a word out of mine. Bam-a-lam, the damn thing gone mine. Bam-a-lam, I said, oh, Black Betty. Bam-a-lam, whoa, Black Betty. Bam-a-lam.
He drinks a cider drink. He sings songs that remind him of the good time. He sings the songs that remind him of the better time.
Sheepdog, shining in the rain. Bullfrog, doing it again.
Whoa, Black Betty, bam-a-lam, whoa, Black Betty, bam-a-lam. She's from Birmingham, bam-a-lam, way down in Alabama. Bam-a-lam, well, she's shaking that thing. Bam-a-lam, boy, she makes me sing. Bam-a-lam, whoa, Black Betty, bam-a-lam, whoa, Black Betty, bam-a-lam. I'm gonna break my rusty cage. I get knocked down, but I get up again. Keep me again, I'm gonna keep me down. I get knocked down, but I get up again. Keep me again, I'm gonna keep me down. I get knocked down, but I get up again. Keep me again, I'm gonna keep me down. I get knocked down, but I get up again. Keep me again, I'm gonna keep me down.
From my heart and from my hand, why don't people understand my invader Betty? What's inside your butthole? I wonder what's inside your butthole. Maybe there is astronauts, maybe there is aliens all inside your butthole. What's inside your butthole? I always want to know. What's inside your butthole? I always want to know. What's inside your butthole? I always want
Welcome, everybody. Welcome once again to another Late Night with Adonis Paul. This time it is your very special, big, girthy Late Night with Adonis Paul for the 13th of January in the year of our Lord Jesus Christ, 2025. I'm Adonis Paul, your entertainment director here at Adonis Paul's Pleasure Palace Hotel, Casino Resort and Gun Range. Here to give you smiles and good times in an otherwise mundane and benign life, ladies and gentlemen. Just because all of our lives mean nothing and will amount to nothing, dust to dust, my friends, it does not mean we cannot have a great time here at the Palace every Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Saturday. And that is exactly the type of time I'm going to bring you tonight. It's going to be a great one, ladies and gentlemen, whether your house is burning down or frozen, or whatever the case is out there. I made sure that tonight's show is packed with so much fun, you're gonna think it was your mom's asshole. And now a taste of things to come.
And now for a taste of things to come.
Thank you very much, my man Shang Tsung. And now in our first video, we're going to watch, well, we have 4 videos. We're going to do the news. Coming up after the news, we're going to switch it up and do dumbasses. Then we have a trans issue to talk about. Oh, a trans athlete. Laura is going to cry. She's going to cry right into her dumb app. And then, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to take a look at Blue Anon and the nice lady who had sex with 1,000 people in one day. She did it. Good for you. You're absolutely sexually worthless on the market now. No man will ever marry you. Tim Wall's daughter says that her dad never wanted to be VP anyway. And then we go around the world to Australia, to Canada, to Great Britain, to Russia, to Tanzania. And then we come back and we do a little retail madness. We take a look at what's going on in the stores out there. Women's Rage will follow that. And then to cap off the first half, I have got a wild, crazy mother who not 1, not 2, but 3 men, 2 of them baby daddies, called the police and were like, get the kids away from this bitch. Wild times. Then in the second half, Joe Biden says he totally stopped the border crisis. Don Lemon's very mad at Obama. We have protests and activism, old gold relationships, fun and learning, the American healthcare system. Is your kid sick? That's going to be $1 million. Bad Cops follows that. Those darn white people. And then, of course, cringe talk.
I shouldn't be shocked, but a lot of you are not taking the Elon Musk tattoo in the spirit in which it was gotten.
Well, I can't wait to see that tattoo in cringe talk. What's going on, Chad? Good to see. Says, why are you lying? She didn't do 1,000. That's what she says. She allegedly did. She finished the whole 1,000. Everybody got 3 pumps. That's what she claims. We're going to take a look. Don't jump the gun. We're going to make judgments as it comes. And Sandwich, I know that in the, when we watch this arrest video tonight, I know you pretty well by now. I'm warning you, don't take this bitch's back. I know you're going to look at this nice white lady getting ganged up on by the police, getting her kids taken away, and you're going to be like, oh no. Don't. She will show her true colors by the end of that video. I had a sympathetic soul for her too. And I was like, man, she shouldn't have done that. Now I hope she hangs. She did 1,076. Wow. That's impressive. Seti Feldman reminding everyone that I did give him the invisible touch. Just because it's in the dark doesn't make it invisible. Anonymous for 10 says, Western society is Christian society. Oh, that was 2 days ago. Well, okay. And Pumi Sees for 5 asks for some boobies. That little slut. Thank you very much, Ampumi Season. Indeed, I do know what 513-8008 means. It will be permanently tattooed in my brain. I had a TI-86 calculator. I was one of the cool kids. That's right, boy. I could spell all kinds of shit on there. I could play Snake on that motherfucker. Fuck those poor kids. That was the shit before Game Boy. Many of you can't remember those days before Game Boy. Those dark days. Truck full of chunts. Looks like he's enjoyed it. Next News Network, thank you very much for joining and rating us tonight on this wonderful Monday night, the 13th. We're going to enjoy together, my friend. Fucking guy loves sluts out there in Rumble Chat. Oh, I think we all love sluts. Hey guys, did I mention how I pay for this show? I do it out of my own pocket, but do you know how the money gets there? You go to streamelements.com/, link in the description. My Ko-Fi, and of course, Rumble Rants. That's right, I need those Rumble Rants. I need those Ko-Fis, 200 of them. Or one person could give 200, 2 people could give 100, 4 people could give 50. Do the math, figure it all out, and then get back to me, because that is the amount that we need in order to keep late night on the air. In fact, it's not even that hard. A lot of people want to throw down money during the show just to say something, $1 or $2. I accept it all. And it usually adds up by the end of the show to 200 or more. So we don't usually have that problem, but it is my job to remind everybody. I'm sorry about that. I do apologize, ladies and gentlemen. It takes a little bit of my soul every time I have to do that. I'm thinking I'm going to try to maybe be better in 2025 so I can get a couple of sponsors myself, since the guy who got me my sponsors just like disappeared. But whatever. That's fine. I'm not hurt by it. Uncle Sham, it's a pleasure to see you out there. Spectral Umbreon, as always. Sandwich joining us. Sin, Spruce Goose, Lock On Stratus, Irish Diesel, all of our good friends. Let's see what we got over here in Rumble. Windy Wild for 5 says, fuck yeah, AP, let's break something. I mean, I don't have a lot of things. I paid for the stuff around here, so. Oh, I have one thing I can afford to break. Ah! There you go. That was for you. Oh. That always cheers me up to see. Got a lot of funny stuff to watch tonight. I'm in a good mood because of the videos I had to watch today. Also, I feel pretty good. I'm feeling a little bit more like my old self today, which is a great thing. Pyromancer, good to see you. I had to take a manual calculator to school. The ones with the handles on the side that you had to pull to get an answer. Wow. You're an old fucker. You are one old fucker. And it's great to have you here with us. Salty Reese's Club says, no gusta pinche guatos. Going over here to YouTube. Gonna see what the YouTube chat has to say. Usually it's gonna be somebody talking shit about Rumble. Sandwich, it was a 12-hour orgy and she had 5 dudes at a time. Worked out to be 3-4 minutes per group of 5, huh? You researched all this. You didn't even wait for the video. You were just like, I have to know how this bitch took on 1,000 people in a day. Maybe the way you fuck it would be impossible. Ask Leaf, man. The way I fuck, I could do it 1,000 times in a day. The math works out. It's just if my back can hold out, you know? And how quick you can get it to rise again. Hey, it's not a... I make sure she doesn't come. If she ever finds out what that's like, she's going to leave me. She's going to expect that every time. Whoever says, fuck you, Rumble. I had the YouTube chat out here talking shit. But the YouTube chat is woefully outnumbered at the beginning of the show. 203 on Rumble to 93 on YouTube. Looks like Rumble has the distinction of being my nigga. It's true. It's true. I do like the Rumble chat over here in the Rumble chat right now. You guys can't see it, but I'm watching it. There we go. You enjoy your Rumble chats out there. It'd be great if more people would send me Rumble rants. Or if you're on YouTube, hey, make it a Ko-Fi. Look, here comes the Rumble rant right now. See, I'm talking about the Rumble chat. Fucker comes in for 20 and says, my favorite sex position is called wow, where I flip your mom over. Good evening, AP. That was a good one, man. I'm going to steal that joke. I'm going to say it to people I don't like. Fucker, you've earned yourself a lesson from Mr. T.
You know, there comes a time when you got to make up your own mind. You got to do what's right. Mr. T here, and I got a question for you. Have you ever wanted to believe in something, even though you knew it couldn't be true? Did you ever want to believe it so bad you didn't pay attention to what your common sense was telling you? Well, that's a good way to get into trouble. See, there's always gonna be some real sad parts in life that's hard to accept. That wishing something was different won't make it so. They're learning the difference between things they can change and things they can't. That's one of life's toughest lessons. Take it from someone who's been there. Take it from me, Mr. T.
You can take that shit from Mr. T, and you'll take everything he gives you. But there's another Mr. T that I'm always happy to hear from. His name is Don T. Rump. Round of applause for Don Trump, everybody. It's an evening, bud. Sorry, I'm late. Hey, Don, I got put on a liberal Antifa watch list. Not me, like cartoon me. Because I support you. That's what they put next to their reason for being on the Discord watch list. Antifa watch list for making sure I don't go into their servers, which I've never attempted to, was because of trolling and support of Donald Trump. It's actually not a watch list as much as it's like Laura Issaquire and John Lee Baird's personal hit list. There's only like there's like 40 people on it, and it's everybody Tyro wants a piece of. Oh, too bad. Well, I mean, I shouldn't say it like that. There's no little girls on there. Goldsmith came in for 5. Well, Goldsmith, thank you very, very much for that. Because you came in for 5, I'm going to make Pablo do something terrible to himself. Pablo, do it. Okay, Mr. Adonis. Sandwich, would you like to be on on her watch list app? On her watch list Discord app? You just have to like, I don't know, you have to write something publicly bad about Tyro. I think that's how you get on it. She had to back off of all that evil white supremacist fucking leader of white supremacist gang shit. She couldn't get that. That wasn't going over. And also, lawyers have spoken with her. So now she's just got to be, he trolls and they're in support of Donald Trump. I'm like, all right. I can accept being on your weird Discord blocking app. Like, you know who else is on that shit? Spectre06. She straight doxed his ass too. And you know who's the only one he told me had that information? Tyro. That was the big, like, get on that. We were waiting for it for a long time. Who else? Cass Warfox. I haven't spoken to Cass in fucking years and years, dude. The only time I talked to Spectre really was about that whole Tyro and Laura thing, you know, when she decided she was going to go blog crazy and ended up having to have an attorney get involved. So yeah, now she's made an app.
This is the Discord blocker app, and it's for bad fascist actors. So you want to keep bad actors out of your Discord. These people come into your Discord and they sow fascist ideas.
I'm like, when would you ever get me and like Spectre and Cass Warfox in the same room? Like, are you on the internet? What are you talking about? But as I went through it and I looked at some of the it's nobody of note. It's just people who called Tyro a pedophile for being literally on the sex registry for inappropriate enticement by exposure to a 14-year-old. So what the fuck are we supposed to call it? It's not like we that shit gets full. I'm like, okay. She thinks she's bad as hell. She's like, we made a Discord app. I'm like, you know, we can do that too. If we were fucking eternal fucking children. We're on another level of trolling. We don't blog in Discord. Samer says, wait, Spectre? Everyone knows who he is. Yeah, well, I mean, apparently she does too. Because she puts the real names next to it when applicable. So her anti-fascist friends can harass you, which I've experienced zero consequence, so. I'm not really a fascist. Fascists are about rules. I'm like for less rules. Yeah, no, but he's not a non-offending person. That's the thing, Lock On. I'm not gonna dock specs, but okay, well, yeah, okay, so maybe people did, but she had that information. He told me that was something that that Tyro had, so that was funny to find out. I was like, okay. People are gonna go around looking for this cartoon character, I guess. I'm gonna go beat him up. Come to Los Tejas. I got Jake Dyson protecting me out here, motherfucker. He's gonna be showing up the next 2 shows or so. I stopped working on AP entirely. I got a comment that just stayed in my mind. Sometimes it's the simple things that stick in your mind. It was just one very honest person who went, don't redesign AP, it's a mistake. That's all I needed to hear. I don't need to hear any reasons why. I don't need to hear a long explanation. Hey, you know, it does look good, but it weirds me out. You know, people aren't going to get used to it. No, that's all I need. It's a mistake. Oh, all right, cool. Thank you. I stopped that immediately, started working on the new stage. Put Pablo to work on the immediately on the new stage. Oh yeah, and you know what his reason for being on the list is, Sandwich? He says he has a Kiwi Farms account. That is why he's being blocked. Which would include like tens of thousands of people at this point, right? Silly shit, man. Silly shit going on out there, but nothing. I mean, we got bigger issues, bigger fish to fry here on Late Night, ladies and gentlemen. Wendy Wild says, I'm really enjoying the late night room service. Here in fabulous Los Tejas, AP is the best. No, you're the best. You're the best because you're watching late night. $55 on the board, ladies and gentlemen. Please help us get further. Oh, and you know what, Don Trump? This one's for you. I forgot. You know what? Maybe it wasn't Spectre. Maybe it was Vlad that told me that. I don't know. I haven't talked to him for years either, probably. Like, it's been a very long time. We were never, like, tight. The only time, like, we ever talked is because this crazy Antifa lady, like, associated us all together. Because when we found out about Tyro, we were all like, ew. Which is the reaction you should have. You should hear her version of those events, too. She like, wrote a whole blog where she used a different name for him to protect his identity. Turns out he's a hero who took all this legal heat to protect his friend, he says. Aw. I don't believe a word of that, but... 11:24 p.m. here in fabulous Los Tejas, broadcasting live from Adonis Paul's Pleasure Palace Hotel, Casino Resort and Gun Range. I'm Adonis Paul, your food and beverage administrator, bringing you Late Night with Adonis Paul, the single greatest live animated clip show in the history of live animated clip shows. You can catch for free on social media. StreamElements.com/the link in the description. My Ko-Fi, Rumble chats, all that good stuff. $45 to culture. Let's get it started. Shout out to that Butthole.
Tell me what the hell is wrong. Do you wanna eat? Do you wanna sleep? Do you wanna drown? Just settle down, settle down, settle down. I'll give you candy, give you diamonds, give you pills, give you anything you want. $100 bills. I'll even let you watch the shows you wanna see. Just marry me, marry me, marry me.
Oh, yeah, we can't do that one. That one's become like, it'll just get it slapped right off YouTube. Fucking Japanese people, man.
Do you like to play?
Let's do some news. What do you say, guys? Tonight in the news, ladies and gentlemen, Joe Biden, current president, giving a little relief to our friends in California in the form of $770. Wow.
I want to be clear. We're not waiting until those fires are over to start helping the victims.
Well, that's good. That's good. When are you going to start helping the victims of, like, the hurricanes and shit?
We're getting them help right now, as you all
All right, we're wrong time to ask. I'm sorry, Mr. Biden.
know. People impacted by these fires are going to receive one-time payment of $770.
Okay, that will put them in a hotel for 2 nights and allow them to buy groceries for those days for their family.
One-time payment, so they can quickly purchase things like water, baby formula.
So they can purchase water? How ironic. So when the water's needed to put their houses out, it's nowhere to be found. But you can buy some from the Nestle Corporation for $0.25. Yeah, okay.
Prescriptions. So far, nearly 6,000 survivors have registered to do just that.
Well, surely no one else will.
And 5.
Can I get in on that? What's going to happen if I register for my $750? Do I have a friend in Cali? I just wanted my friends in California to know that $750 coming your way. You probably won't be recompensated more than that. We'll see what Trump does. Biden is setting you up for failure. I really think that's what Democrats want to do. They want to set the Trump administration up for as much failure as they can. So, in my opinion, just not doing as much as they could here. I wouldn't expect to be recompensated unless Trump and Elon decide they're going to give you some money. And in which case, you have to ask the question, how much do you want to give them? Because if you make Californians whole after this type of tragedy, you're going to be doing that after every hurricane too. So get ready for that. It's just something I was thinking about earlier. Should we? I don't understand. It's a hard question because a lot of people aren't. The insurance companies aren't paying. And that's fucking evil. On the other hand, it's not the government's job to be your insurer. On the other hand, I mean, it's a terrible disaster. Disasters are kind of beyond your normal house fire. That we do have government programs for things like that. So interesting. Tell me how you guys feel about that in the comments. Or maybe send me a buck or two. Next in the news, terrified people. Terrified. Are not searching for climate change right now.
I don't think Americans are making this connection. And the way we can see this in right here and now, take a look at the monthly change in Google search.
So you say this month, searches for wildfire are up 2,400%. But climate change is down 9%. I wonder why that might be. Maybe because people are 9% less worried about... Let's say they do believe climate change is the cause of this. Maybe they're 9% less likely to search the cause while the effect is currently happening. One of those things is a lot more enticing. Emotionally, it grabs you emotionally. But look at the big deal they make out of this. People aren't buying our bullshit.
Look at the searches for wildfire.
This motherfucker looks like he's about to cry.
I think Americans are making this connection. And the way we can see this in right here and now, take a look at the monthly change in Google searches. Look at the searches for...
Look at the fucking searches.
Wildfire. Up 24...
No shit. That was whether or not whatever other search you put that next to, it's going to blow it out the water. It's the biggest story in America right now.
100%. My goodness gracious. This is the most amount of people searching for wildfires ever.
Do you think that might be equivalent to this being the biggest wildfire ever? And also taking place in Los Angeles, where all of our media comes from. So because it's super important to the people there, it's going to be super important, like a virus. It's nothing but that pumped out to the rest of us.
Ever going back since Google Trends began back in 2004. But look at climate change. Look at the change.
Look, no. Why are people like when we started the fires, they were supposed. Oh, you bad Democrats. We know what you did.
It doesn't go hand in hand with wildfires. It's actually down. It's down 9%. And I also looked in California. There has been no increase in the number of searches for climate change. So the bottom...
Do you think maybe they might be preoccupied with the fact their homes are under threat of being burned down or currently being burnt down? Could that be why they're not so concerned with researching climate change right now? What other searches are down in LA right now? How many people are looking for a good restaurant to go to right now? Restaurants in... how many people are searching restaurant reviews in the Palisades right now?
Line is this. Americans are definitely interested in learning about these wildfires. They're interested in following the news about the wildfires, but they are not making that connection with climate change.
No, it's because people don't believe it's climate change. People believe somebody probably flicked a cigarette out their car, or a lot of people believe they were purposely set. There's some people that believe that. Lightning, I mean, California has had wildfires since the beginning of fucking California. Why would we blame this on, quote, climate change? Happens every year. Maybe I would believe more in your theories about climate change and the icebergs melting, the ice caps melting, and sea levels rising if I haven't been told every 5 years of my life. In 1985, we were told by 1990 New York would be underwater. In 1990, they said it would be 1995. In 1995, it was going to be 2000. We'd all be underwater. I've been told that every 5 years since I was fucking born. And God damn it, New York is still there. And I resent them setting me up for that disappointment. I'm not listening anymore.
That's the bottom line here.
That's
Mr.
a
Berman.
really key metric you're looking at there, the connection. Overall, Americans being worried about climate change, what have we seen over time?
Yeah, you know, we have seen a lot of extreme weather events over the last few decades, right? Hurricanes, heat waves, wildfires. You might expect that Americans worry about climate change with climate.
But see, you always predict doom and gloom. Not just, it could be like 3 degrees hotter next year or colder. First, you started with global warming. That's why my generation doesn't buy into it, because you said it was global warming until it wasn't all hot. Then you said it was climate change. And you know what? The climate's always fucking changing. We're on a little rock that holds like a droplet of air and a droplet of water to it with gravity. Spinning through space at like 44,000 miles an hour, bitch. Calm down.
Change worry a lot. You go back to 1991, it was 35%. Now, it was a little bit higher in 2007, a little bit higher in 2022. But look at this. In 2023, the last time we have data.
Do I worry about climate change? Yeah. Do I worry about man-made climate change? Not really, no. I don't think driving my truck is adding to it. I think you need to go talk to China and India, but that would be racist, so.
39%. That is not statistically significantly different from this 35% back in 1991. So despite all these extreme weather events...
If our weather just started getting hotter, as it has happened in the history of our planet well before mankind, that would be worrisome. Yeah. We need to figure out how we're going to grow crops indoors and keep ourselves cool and shit. Are we in that situation? No.
Americans are really no more worried about climate change.
Yeah, remember acid rain and the ozone layer sandwich? It's all the same scam. And they keep being like the next thing. No, we're really telling you the truth this time. Yeah, what happened to all the acid rain? I was told the hole in the ozone layer would have encompassed the Earth 3 times by now in 2025. What? Where is it? And for those of you who weren't around in the 80s, acid rain was a real thing they made us afraid of.
Than they were, what is that? Now.
When I was a kid, I didn't understand bullshit. I thought there was really a type of rain that it would just burn a hole in you if you were outside.
Nearly 35 years ago? I mean, there's just no real trend line here, Mr. Berman.
So the question is why?
Why? Why are they not really worried a lot about climate change? It might be because they feel like there's not...
It's probably because their houses are burning down. They have better things to Google, like FEMA assistance and contacting family members and shit. They don't have time to sit down and go, I really need to research my activist cause.
A whole heck of a lot they can do. So, climate change, humans contribute a great deal. Wow. Again,
Spider McGee reminds us in the 1970s they were worried about a new ice age. They keep telling us, man, follow the science, believe the science. I'm like, science has let me down in this respect. Every aspect of science other than the chaos theory has completely let me down in this respect.
There's no real trend.
You get your shit together, and then I'll believe the science. Y'all are fucking... These people who try to predict the climate are like cavemen banging rocks together.
Line here over
When you get a fire going, let me know.
the last few years.
Oh, wait, that's a terrible analogy. You get what I'm saying, though.
2019, 49%. 2020, 49%. 2023, 46%. 2024, 45%. That's actually down 4 points from where we were back in 2019.
Yeah, it's almost like your narrative is getting stale. People are tired of it. They're tired of the endless activism. They're tired of trying to shame everybody into doing and believing everything you want to do and believe. It's time for you to sit down and shut the fuck up. The LA Times CEO has retracted his endorsement of the current Los Angeles mayor, Karen Bass.
Well, first of all, we'll accept.
Mr. Mojo. I had no idea. Oh, no. Oh. Mr. Mojo, stop. Why are you here?
McFly!
Fujitsu-san, konnichiwa!
McFly! I was monitoring that scan you just interfaced. You are terminated!
Terminated? No! No! It wasn't my fault, sir! It was Needles! Needles was behind the whole
And you
thing!
cooperated!
No, I didn't! It was a
illegal.
sting
This
operation!
motherfucker, this is not a fisheye lens.
Well, first of all,
Well, hello, it's me, Mr. Mojo, coming live from Tokyo.
we'll accept some blame, right? So at the LA Times, we endorse Karen Bass. I think right now in front, that's a mistake, and we admit that. So I thought it was very important early on for me to come out, and I think we
would like to get ahead of the negative press and the government who is going to make California pay.
one of the few to say competence matters. We got like maybe 20, 23 million views to show how that was really dear to the heart of most people, whether you're right or left. And it's an interesting thing is that maybe we should think about how we elect people.
Wouldn't it be cool if somebody came in to like bring him his lunch and just out of a reflex, he tossed those glasses and like ninja starred them in the neck with his glasses?
On the basis
That's what Mr. Mojo would do.
of, did they actually run a job? Did they actually make a payroll? Do they understand what it is? And rather than having professional politicians whose only job is really to run for office, there's nothing, I'm not trying to be disparaging, but I think we're at the stage now of the nation and the world, and there's many things we'll talk about even in healthcare, that you really need people to understand how it affects a man in the street, how it affects the working type of person. And I think President Trump in this election has understood that.
The LA Times CEO looking at a Democrat mayor of Los Angeles and being like, Trump does this better than you. You don't understand the fucking people. We are retracting our endorsement. And it kind of sounds like he threw an endorsement over at Trump.
And he's become truly a Republican Party, as you said. He's become
the activist arm of the far left Democrat Party is quietly being sawed off by the establishment.
The Democratic Party.
They had to blame somebody, and they're blaming the Lauras out there.
In terms of addressing the problems of them.
And, to a certain extent, they're right to. Every swing voter in this country was called a Nazi, or called a fascist, or a bigot at some point. You think I'm going to vote for the people calling me that?
Man in the street. So competence absolutely matters. And I'm glad that that's been taken up as almost a meme now. That
unless it was Trump being like, hello, bigots. And the crowd was just, welcome to my rally. That'd be pretty basic.
Competence matters.
Yes, competence matters. which makes me wonder why you ever voted for a Democrat. But anyway, finally in the news, Governor Gavin Newsom. What is he doing? What is the most important thing he's doing today? While the largest city in his state burns down in the greatest disaster in his state's history. Tell us, Gavin. Give us the lowdown.
As it relates to the special session, that's a special session to focus on litigation, preparation. As it relates to the reality, it's not a theoretical exercise. We know what happened the last time Donald Trump was president.
Oh, you got a special session to request $25 million of California's budget to oppose Donald Trump in literally every policy that he tries to pass on your state. Are you sure that is the most important thing you could be spending that money on right now? Biden just gave people $750. You know, they could probably use some of this, the people. I wonder if they're wondering to themselves, Gavin, why can't I have some of that money?
He vandalized our progress. He vandalized our programs. He broke the law. Courts adjudicated that.
Hey, I got Leaf a pair of fish flops.
It's not an assertion.
I got her some fish socks where she's got to like put her foot in the fish's mouth.
He did certain things that were unwound at the agency level that attacked this state. And so we are preparing for that. And that was the whole point, is the whole point of the special session. We're not going to be caught flat-footed, and we want to be prepared as early as January 20th, and that's why the special session is important. We also have
we're not going to be caught flat-footed, see?
Brand new legislature coming in, a lot of new people.
He's saying a lot of words, but not making a lot of sense. So you want $25 million while this LA's burning to the ground to more or less waste the time of your perceived political enemies? It's not that I don't think you have $25 million in the state budget, or I don't understand how setting aside money works and state budgets work. It just blows my mind when the government does things like, North Carolina, you can have $750 if you've been hit by this hurricane. And then in the same breath, in the exact same breath, they're like, Ukraine, you win another $500 million. In this case, it's like, here's your $750, but we need millions and millions of dollars to bother Trump.
And this will be an opportunity to engage and convene, talk about the previous 122 lawsuits. Again, we reacted to the assault.
Fucker really likes to talk with his hands, doesn't he? Gavin, calm down. Are you on coke?
It's in a proactive litigation.
You're doing some like. Did you take the Don Jr. use your hands to display power seminar?
Strategy. It was a reactive strategy. I hope there's not one lawsuit with Trump administration. As I said, open hand, not a closed fist. No governor in California worked more closely. No governor in the country, I would argue, Democrat, worked more closely, Democratic governor, with Donald Trump than I did during COVID. Same time, he took $1 billion.
COVID started like during the end of his presidency. Like you want us to forget that Donald Trump was not the president who presided over 3 out of 4 years of COVID. COVID started. Donald Trump was replaced as president in that November. The rest of everything was the Biden administration. Well, I worked with him during COVID, or like what, those couple of months?
Here's your high-speed rail money. Same time, he tried to take your crime grants. At the same time, he tried to vandalize most of the progress of the last half century as we were getting along. So again, no one's naive. I've been there. We have the receipts. We know exactly what he intends to do. He's been very honest about that.
I can see the future!
And there's nothing to suggest the last 2 weeks that he's not even more hell-bent on doing it. Look at the folks, one less today.
Like, you keep saying this man is the end of democracy and some kind of fascist emperor, but then he doesn't really do anything.
That he's lining up to run these agencies, and that's why it's very important we're doing the work we're doing today, putting our head down, not focusing on Trump, focusing on you, focusing on communities.
We did not focus on Trump by giving ourselves $25 million to fight Trump. And if we don't, we're going to go ahead and keep the money. You know, if there's one word that describes Gavin Newsom.
You don't have bad luck. The reason that bad things happen to you is because you're a dumbass.
That's right, friends. Tonight in Dumbasses. First, this dumbass mailman. Huh. Wow, I'm sorry, man. You got me before I could prepare for it. Hey, your mail truck's getting away. So I guess, maybe, you know, I understand why they don't have a door on that side to make it more convenient to give you the mail. But maybe it should. just like getting thrown off like a Polaris or something. Oh man, you gotta hold on for those turns, buddy. Gotta lean your body against where the centrifugal force. It's like riding a four-wheeler.
No, I'm good. I'm good.
No, you're not. No, you're not.
Hey, it's Paul. Good to see you, buddy. Well, I'm sorry to hear why you're awake. Holy shit. I wish I'd have read that before I was all chipper with you. Hey, how's it going? My grandpa fell out of bed. Whoa. Oh, that sucks. I'm glad you were able to be woken up. Well, look, your little thing works. Awesome. Oh, man. Oh, it was not meant to do that. Oh. Those are not good sounds coming out of your vehicle. Do it again. That's right. Look how you took that turn nice and wide this time, didn't you? Here you go. Oh, what a dumbass.
No, I'm good.
Call 911. No, I'm good.
Good.
No, you're not. No, you're not.
No, you're not. I'm fine. Stop being a Karen. I don't need your help. Just let me get my mail truck and get the fuck out of here. I gotta go pick up Janet Jackson for a date. Next up in Dumbass. Northside bitches.
We are the Northside bitches. Mess with us, you're gonna get stitches. We're good.
Accurate.
Gonna get stitches. We're good.
That was for real.
Does she need stitches?
We're good.
There's something very real about that.
Mess with us, you're gonna
You know, you always want to wonder, is this faking gay? No. No, that bitch fell down. That is a drunk white woman falling down and hitting the back of her head on the concrete.
get stitches. Oh my God.
That was for real.
It's okay, the pile of white claws broke her fall.
You don't have bad luck. The reason that bad things happen to you is because you're a dumbass.
Escalating dumbassery, too.
You wanna do it in my butt? In my butt? You wanna do it in my butt? In my butt? Let's do it in the butt. Okay.
Trans issues. The most interesting issues of all. This is Harriet McKenzie, a trans basketball player, who says she is at a disadvantage playing against the females with her biologically male body.
Hi friends, I'm coming on here today because I need to get something off my chest.
It's too easy, and we're better than that. We're gonna wait for a better opportunity to joke on this one.
This past weekend, the Columbia Bible College Bearcats visited our home gym for 2 league games.
Oh yeah? How'd it go?
On Friday night, my teammates and I played some great basketball and ended up winning by 12 points.
Congratulations. Congratulations. I mean, it's girls basketball, but whatever. I guess a W is a W.
After the game, I went home with my family, but the opposing team's head coach, Taylor Claggett, cornered one of our athletic staff and went on a tirade about how I shouldn't be allowed to play.
Aww. Now wait, let me ask you a question, Harriet. Did you personally dominate all over these bitches? I mean, if you just played like a 12-point game or something, I guess you wouldn't have made a difference. Maybe that other coach is just coping. But did you? How many points did you score in this game, Harriet?
Fast forward to Saturday morning. I woke up to a call from my coach.
Hey, it's the homie Amos Moses. What's going on, man?
Who was on the verge of tears.
What happened to that dude who's supposed to sand my walls down? Help me out.
He asked if I was okay and if I was aware of the situation on social media. After the night before his game, Taylor Claggett's brother and business...
What? What's her name?
The night before his game, Taylor Claggett's brother...
Oh. It's too easy.
...and business partner, Kyle Claggett, had posted the following on his Instagram story.
Uh-oh. What do you think Alberta added that rule? Keep women's sports, complete joke. You have girls that have dreams to play. Well, I mean, were you dominating on the bitches?
During the game later that afternoon, my team...
Why do you do your eyebrows like that, by the way? It makes you always look like... You look very quizzical.
...rallied together and we ended up playing our best game yet. However, it soon became evident that CBC's tactic had shifted to simply trying to injure me. Coming out of halftime, our 14-point lead was starting to grow. And
all right, so come halftime, your team's lead started to grow. You imagine this like like you're watching Teen Wolf. You're watching the end of Teen Wolf. You're ahead. Your lead is growing. Okay, and how did the other team react to that?
And unsurprisingly, CBC started to get even dirtier. In the unsporting foul, you can see here, I get 2-hand chucked to the ground here. In the unsporting foul, you can see here, I get...
You don't get 2-hand chucked to the ground. Somebody puts out an arm, one arm.
See here.
And pushes you, like they're blocking you. They stiff-armed you.
I get 2-hand chucked to the ground.
Did you hurt your balls?
By number 13, without a play on the ball in sight. Then, head coach Taylor Claggett can be seen applauding in support. Sadly, situations like...
Oh yeah, man, they put it in a bucket.
These are nothing new to me. Throughout my entire playing career, I've been outed and attacked by everyone from players to coaches.
Yeah, I mean, you're a dude.
To fans.
So what you're saying is you don't want all this competitive play. When one team is down at halftime, they need to not play harder because that's what you left the men. That's why you don't want to play with the boys. I get it.
They try to invalidate my achievements, from Player of the Year to National MVP.
Yeah, no. Beating girls at basketball is not an achievement.
Claiming she only won that because she's trans. Many attribute my success not to hard work and dedication, but to the fact that I am a trans woman.
Are you?
These people don't know my story, and they don't care to. They don't care that I began my transition in kindergarten, never having undergone a male puberty. They don't care that my testosterone levels are 1/10 that of a cis woman due to the absence of reproductive organs, placing me at a significant competitive disadvantage.
Do you believe you're at a disadvantage playing against girls?
They don't care. Instead, they are fueled by their shared bigotry and ignorance. They attribute my athletic ability and 6'2".
Trans has been around so long. Now the early proto-transes are like ready to graduate high school and shit.
Frame, not to my parents, both varsity basketball players in the 95th percentile for height, but to the fact that I am a trans woman.
Y'all need to stop. You motherfuckers in the chat, y'all acting like you would get a shameful blowjob from this man. Stop it. Quit complimenting him. Motherfuckers, y'all sound gay as shit.
In the past, I've done
You're like, oh no, that one looks alright. It doesn't matter.
with these situations by keeping my head down and hoping they blow over.
No such thing as a chick with a dick, my friends. There's just men with tits.
Saying nothing, not wanting to draw attention to myself. But guess what?
Y'all trying to save this bitch from the sea of bigotry? Stop it.
I'm done. Done letting ignorant transphobes like Taylor and her crew spew hate against me and my community.
Hey, I have to take a pause on spewing hate against you and your community for a minute. Because Paul came in for $100. Thank you very much, Paul. Got up in the night, dropped me a bill. I appreciate that. It's been tough out here without you, Paul. And blessing us all with this culture.
White people.
This has cleansed us from trans issues. We're done with that. Beautiful. Beautiful. Thank you, Paul. Not only for helping to keep late night on the air, but also for getting rid of fucking transitions. God, I hate that segment, and I'm glad it's over.
You wanna do it in my butt? In my butt? You wanna do it in my butt? In my butt? Let's do it in the butt. Okay.
Blue Anon, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, they're keeping the hope alive. Well, at least his big head bitch is. Look at this shit.
Okay, so I need to get this ear.
This is just weird looking Asian people night. What the fuck?
Well, first of all, we'll accept some blame, right? So
are they related to one another?
Okay, so I need to get this earworm out that I've been having for the last 2 days.
Are the earworms what causes this condition in Asian people? I'm about to marry one of these.
Keep it, Kamala, keep it, Kamala, da 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 da.
Oh, Leaf, if I didn't need a healer in Marvel Rivals, I'd break up with you on basic principle that your people did this.
Dun dun da 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 da.
She plays a very good but like cheesy Jeff the Shark.
Oh, yeah, last 2 days, and this just gives me so much joy and tingles.
Not that it really matters to me. I've switched over to Star-Lord. She can't keep up with me.
Also, I was talking to my husband, like I said, who's very logical, and I outlined in...
Yeah? Is your husband logical? Can you explain why he ended up with you?
On paper, all these little bits and pieces that I've picked up, and now he's kind of seeing, okay, he's like, all right, there is a path to the result that we're expecting.
Is there, though?
And trust me, it's for sure. And let me tell you about...
No, I don't trust you. Weren't you the lady who told us you're having visions about this shit?
Synchronicities and signs, and I caught one last night, and this is how I've been operating my life. Signs and synchronicities tell me that I am on the right path, and usually yields the results that I expect due to those signs and synchronicities. So here's the conversation that my friend and I were having last night, along with a portion of what ChatGPT had said.
Okay. You want to talk about... Let me show you something, bitch. Hold on. Talking about ChatGPT and these AIs and shit, okay? I just want to show you something. Oh, fuck. Goddamn AI. I got it to say that last night I got Grok to say that James Robert Clark was the person behind Adonis Paul. Hold on. Who is the person behind Adonis Paul? He's gonna say. Now it's saying as known online, the person behind the character Adonis Paul is known online as David. Although he keeps his full identity relatively private, he is no, I'm not David. I'm definitely not David. Man, last night I got to say that James Robert Clark was the real Adonis Paul.
And I've been hearing...
I should have screenshotted that shit. I'm sorry. I was very high. It was super late. I asked it where Scooby was.
The 11th hour.
I was just questioning and seeing what shit would say.
11th hour. And I've seen this around, and every time you see that 11th hour, I get tingles and chills.
Hold on. Maybe I should just ask it, is James Robert Clark Adonis Paul? 'Cause I swear to God, I got it to say that I was James Robert Clark last night. Which is a terrible thing. Is James Robert Clark the third Adonis Paul? Ah, fuck, it got smarter. Well, I'm glad. We are not the same individual. Okay, good. All right, fair enough.
Also a sign that I'm on the right path, right track. So it's so appropriate.
No, because I had it search for James Robert Clark. And it is, even Grok is like, this motherfucker is a creepy pedophile.
Today is January 11th. I mean, you can't get...
It was bad, man. For like the late night with Adonis Paul was all accurate. It was like, it's a satirical late night show, you know, blah, blah, blah. And then it got like, who is James Robert Clark III? It's like James Robert Clark III is a creepy pedophile online.
any more aligned than
It uses the word creepy.
that. And if you think I'm bullshit, you can F off, because seriously, I'm telling you, you're not living your life correctly if you're not ignoring all the signs and synchronicities. So
No, I'm not doing as many psychedelic drugs as you. See, this kind of shit, this is why I don't do psychedelics all the time. Very rarely. This is what it'll do to your brain. It could do that to your head. It looks like a fucking pumpkin. Look at that shit. So anyway, in a weird Rube Goldberg machine of cocks, this lady got 1,000 penises inside her in one day.
This is what my face looks like after taking 1,000 men less than 12 hours ago.
We're actually more interested in what the other side of you looks like after all that.
I told you girls, taking fluids for moisturizer was...
Now, as Sandwich explained earlier, this nice lady, she did them 5 at a time. They were rotating. Each of them got like 4 or 5 pumps. I might understand that that's how it happened. And like I said, it was a weird Rube Goldberg machine, Henry Ford assembly line of penis.
Good for your skin.
The big 1000 was completely done. So it started off, I'll give you a bit of an overview, gangbangs after gangbangs to start with. It was just like, the room was absolutely full. Then we did...
It's not the only thing that was absolutely full.
Groups of 5, like one after the other of 5s.
Welcome, friends from Nightwave Radio, and that includes you, Mersh. Good to see you.
I wanted to give people more time, so then it went down to like one-on-ones, didn't it? So like one person would watch.
So even with 1,000 cocks coming at her, she still looked at her watch and was like, you know, we're running a little ahead of schedule.
So I was with somebody, and
That I did not expect to hear that.
then it would literally just be like a rotating circle like that.
Like a circle. I imagine. Yeah, that's exactly what I imagined.
About 1,000 men's inside of you today.
Yeah.
What hurts more, your mouth or your...
Probably down there a little bit.
Her dignity. The fact that her father just killed himself.
I don't need a wheelchair, like I am fine. Just feels like I've had a heavy
I got it. Sandwich just sent me a grok breakdown.
day in the bedroom, which is exactly what I've had. I think if it had continued how it did for the first sort of 3-4 hours, I would have struggled.
Let's get a round of applause in the room, people. There we go.
Yeah, that's the one. Yeah, that's the one for Adonis Paul. It was really nice. Grok was really nice to me, and then it shit all over. If you have a chance, man, just search James Robert Clark on Grok, man. There were some very unkind things said about him on Twitter, I think, and it found those resources. Tim Wall's daughter says that her dad never wanted to be VP anyway, so fuck you guys.
But these people literally want to be them. Like, they want to be the president and they want to be the vice president and like they want to have these positions. And that was just like never the case. You know, he's...
So what you're saying is we didn't fire your dad. He broke up with us?
Mr. Sir, Governor, Vice President. I don't care. He's dad, right?
Yeah, to you.
Like it was
not my dad.
Never about the title. It was never about the position.
No, I think he wanted to be vice president.
And like, for me, I don't think you should want to be president. That's like a huge red flag. The only people that should want to be president are like kids graduating preschool and elementary school. And then like when they're asked, they're like, oh, I want to be a firefighter. Oh, I want to be president.
Or if you're a vice president.
Like, if you legitimately want to be president or like vice president or any of that, no.
Your dad wanted to be vice president.
Oh, something's wrong with you. Like,
yeah, we know. We know something is wrong with Tampon Timmy.
I believe you should run and do the job because it's like you feel called upon to do it and you believe that you can do like good for the people of this country and for the world.
What?
But like, you shouldn't aspire. You can aspire to that, but like, you shouldn't want to be president for the sake of being president. And that's like always been the case where like
You look like everybody's third fuck in high school. Like the settling fuck. The one where you're like, yeah, why not?
got in this because we believed we can
I think I got the hang of this.
Make people's lives better. And like, that was the whole goal. So when people are like, you're never going to go down as the second family, I'm like, okay.
Think about it. Everyone who thinks about it, yeah, wow.
Okay, that was never even like a thought of something that I wanted. Like, I just wanted to make people's lives better. It's just so funny to me because like...
No, you're right. That is not why people become president.
That is something that these people that say these things, like, they genuinely want that and they think everybody else should. And when you're like, no, like, I'm pretty content with who I am and like what I do, they like get upset, you know, because that their burn doesn't hurt you. And I just think it's funny.
I guess not like ha-ha funny, but no, not funny at all, actually. Tonight and around the world, we start in Australia, where a very unfortunate anti-Semitic spray painting incident has taken place.
This is how it started.
Oh no.
Do you mind
Fuck the Jew. Why would you write that?
if I ask you why you're so upset?
Does it say cook the Jews? What? F something something K, the Jews. I feel like this was not a real racist who wrote this. Something in my brain is processing this and saying, she put that on her own car. Like, this is what... They wouldn't write, fuck the Jew. They would write, fuck you.
Because my father was killed in the Holocaust.
Are you old enough for your father to have been killed in the Holocaust? I'm sorry. Maybe he was. And that's terrible.
This is how it's...
I don't think anyone should spray paint your car with F, Fook the Jew. That's terrible. However, I'm not sure I believe this really happened to you.
I ask you why you're so upset about it. Because my father was killed in the Holocaust. This is how it started.
And why do you think
It's a
you
good thing he wasn't here to see this, right?
targeted or your car was targeted?
I got no idea. I reckon it's just random. I'm hoping.
You've obviously got some,
You think it was just random? That's how that works?
Jewish neighbours here. You've moved the car.
I guess maybe I just don't know the type of people who would go around spray painting like Nazi shit on your car. I know people who write shit in the chat, but not your car? No, we number one, we're not gonna fuck up someone's car. That's a type of hatred that's reserved for very personal. I'd have to know you real well.
How do you think they felt if they told you,
Well, I'd be mortified. So would I. But yeah, I don't know. I think I just got unlucky.
Maybe her father was killed in the Holocaust, but his sperm was frozen until the 1960s when she was born.
I don't know.
What would you say to someone who's targeting your car and offending people here?
You're a rat.
Nah, there's a type of person who I'd fuck with their car, man. But it's a real specific circumstance.
In a way.
It is not a normal course of action for a man.
But, you can't be doing that around here.
Yeah, I agree. You shouldn't do that. Good thing. I don't think anyone did, but okay. And now, ladies and gentlemen, have you ever met an Australian hobo?
Sugar. Against sugar? Yeah. Using a fucking Nazi symbol.
Wow. What the fuck is with you, Australia?
Yeah, because it's the only thing that spells out you're killing your kids with sugar.
No. No, that is not. Well, wait, no, Hitler was vegetarian. I think he ate sugar though, right? I don't know. I'm not a Hitler expert, but no, I don't know. Do the Jews sell sugar in your country? I'm very confused.
Sugar? Yeah. So you reckon it's alright to put a swastika there? Yeah, that just got painted over this morning, you fuckwit. And you did it last night too. And I'll do it again and again and again. You're a fucking peanut, mate. No.
You're a fucking peanut, mate.
I died from sugar, pal. They brought me back. You died?
You died from sugar? They brought you back? Well, you got both your feet.
Yes, from sugar. You fucking look still dead, cunt. Yeah, they brought me back. Oh, they brought you back. Who did? Right. Who did? Dr. Andrews. The angels, did they? You're a fucking lunatic, mate. Pal. Don't, wait. No, you're addicted to sugar, pal. That's your problem.
No. I have stevia in my coffee, sir.
Oh, that's it.
Don't spray a swastika on my sewer.
You're fucking killing your kids. You're a fucking idiot. No, mate. You're a cunt. If you reckon that's okay, you got fucking rocks in your head, mate. No, you should have stayed dead.
You're a peanut.
I reckon it's okay to eat sugar, cunt. Yeah, I do.
That's right.
You should
You're
have
fucking dead, cunt.
You know what? We need to just back this up a little bit and put this music to it.
Sugar.
You fucking look still dead, cunt.
Yeah, they brought me back.
Oh, they brought you back.
That's
Who did?
right.
Who did?
Dr. Andrews.
The angels, did they?
See?
You're a fucking lunatic, mate.
Pal.
Don't, oi,
No,
you
you're
something
addicted to sugar, pal.
I'm
That's your problem.
I'm
That's
addicted.
No, you're fucking killing your kids.
You're a fucking idiot,
No,
mate. If you
you're
reckon,
a cunt.
If you reckon that's okay, you got fucking rocks in your head, mate.
No,
You should have stayed dead.
You're the one who reckons it's okay to eat sugar, cunt.
Yeah, I do.
That's right.
You should
You're
have stayed
fucking dead, cunt. You'll learn. You'll learn, pal.
I'll learn
You'll
when
be
I
back
die.
to me saying, sorry, mate, I killed my kids. Right now, pal.
Oh,
You
mate.
won't.
What? No one wants to kill any kids.
In the future.
All right, mate.
That's the only symbol that means what your sugar's doing to this
So you
pal.
reckon sugar is just as bad as genocide?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You got it.
All right,
Thank
mate.
you.
I'm glad we're clear.
And that'll be there every fucking day.
I'm glad we're
You'll
clear.
either be dead or you'll be off the sugar, pal.
Oh, my.
That's your problem.
Okay, so Australia has their own version of Wilford Brimley. He wants to make sure that you don't get diabetes, cunt. Let's leave Australia while we still can and go to Canada for a nice Canadian argument.
You're being recorded, so get out of my face. Good. I hope you're sharing everywhere. God bless Canada.
Tonight in Unnecessary Music.
And fuck you, woke people.
Don't touch his head.
Yeah,
Don't
well, he
touch
has
his
no right
camera.
to record me.
Yeah.
Did he consensually do it? No, he has to ask me. I don't give a fuck.
What, you gonna do something?
What are you gonna do, motherfucker?
What? I don't have to do anything. You gonna do something?
They're listening to Born to Be Alive, getting in a fight. You can't make this shit up. Whenever I hear this song, I think about the intro to Vegas Vacation.
What are you gonna do, motherfucker?
What? I don't have to do anything. You gonna do something?
Hey, back up, okay?
What are you gonna do about it? What are you gonna do?
Born to be alive. Born to be alive.
These are my signs. These are my signs, bro. These are my signs. I'm not Canadian. I'm born.
Man, this must be Vancouver. Winnipeg is never this cool. Look at this fucking guy. Hey, what's going on here? You got the Avengers sweater on, sir. Are you going to do something about this? When you put on that hoodie, you have taken a responsibility unto yourself.
You fucking kill yourself. Why don't you just
You have to step in. You're the Avenger.
These are my signs. These are my signs. Go back to the world. Go back to the world.
Toronto?
Call me a homophobe?
Go to hell!
Pierre! Fuck Pierre! Fuck Pierre!
Yourself, crack whore.
Yeah!
Kill yourself. Drop me out of the fucking car. Your mom doesn't love you. Your
I think this guy's waiting for Tony Stark to show up and help.
dad doesn't fucking love you. And guess what? Trump, he doesn't buy camera.
Hi.
You know, you hold these on.
That is the rudest thing a Canadian has ever done.
And
I only heard Lee fart once, and it's because I made her laugh so hard. She just let a little squeaker out. It's fucking hilarious.
Pierre's not.
It's like a little poot. No. Yeah, I like that.
You never voted for where? Because who do you think's gonna win the election, you dumbass?
Well, dumbass, he's gonna win anyway.
Yeah,
so what
so
the
why-
fuck away? So what are you complaining about, idiot? And you said I wasn't educated.
Okay, you don't love your mom. Yeah, record this. Come here, record this.
Okay.
Go to hell. Record this. Come here. Anyone fucking care about your fucking mom?
How did my mother get into this?
This man's a fucking...
Yeah, exactly.
He hates women. But you guys care about the fucking person you just came out of?
They said that.
My mom doesn't need any abortions.
These signs don't.
I was her little abortion.
These signs don't make a difference. These signs don't make a difference, but he's walking around some horn.
Hey, like John Joe. Hey! Whoosh, 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 whoosh. Yup. Hey, keep getting framed. I have a serious question. No.
Oh no. Oh no, the Avenger has a question. Everyone's just partying because Trudeau's out.
I have a serious question.
I have a serious
Do you?
question.
No. Can I ask my serious question, please?
You have a comb over?
Whatever. Let me ask.
What's the question?
Do you guys love all the women in your life?
No. No, I do not love all the women in my life.
Sisters, mothers, aunts, whatever.
I don't have any sisters. Yeah, I love my mom. I got an aunt that I love.
It's a serious question. I'm not being smart. I'm asking if you love.
You made one cry.
All the women in your life. It's a serious question. Yeah. Because you know you're gonna take away.
Let me guess, sir. You're a big Bruce Banner fan, aren't you?
He's gonna ban birth control. He's gonna make it the 51st state of the U.S.
Why do you turn into a man?
If I love.
Wait. Why do you assume that we're
Because
pro-Pierre?
I know that
Because
Trudeau has fucked us. Okay.
But why do you think that we're pro-conservative?
I know that Trudeau has fucked us.
But why do you think
But
we're
him being in power is what's stopping.
Why do you think we're pro-conservative? Because we hate Trudeau. Why do we?
Because he's a better choice over Pierre, and Pierre's gonna win.
None of them are a better choice.
Well, you know, Pierre gets enough. Now that he has stepped down.
You just said if we loved all the women in our life, but then you're saying you're banning abortion.
Yeah.
Well,
you're
if
assuming.
abortion causes less women. If you're aborting babies.
He's got you there. Mr. Black Man with the flawless logic, abortion would, statistically speaking, cause less women to exist. I never thought about it like that.
There's less women. Doesn't make any fucking sense.
For the first 6 months.
It doesn't make.
Okay, legal abortion if you find out you're having a girl. I'm a man of the people.
Fucking sense.
Get an education. Anyway.
Oh wait, abort babies but love women?
You're not allowed to record without my permission.
Yes, they are.
Yeah, well, he is actually, unfortunately. They have the right to record.
Look, Mr. Constitutional Scholar over here.
You're pro-abortion.
They're just as scared because we have another rule.
Make that make sense to me. Make that make sense to me. Make that make sense to me.
If your mama got fucking raped, if your mama got raped.
Why are black Canadians weak, asks Mr. Yes. It's black folks are a tropical people. They are not in their element in the snow. They are not at their strongest.
Abortion.
You're okay with
You're
that?
pro-abortion.
Your little
You're
daughter got
pro-abortion,
fucked
but
by
you
some
love
pedophile that you
women.
don't like?
You're pro-abortion, but you love women.
Baby,
How does that make sense? How does that make sense? How does that make sense?
He should have been aborted.
How does that make sense?
You should have been aborted. Go back up your fucking mama's vagina. Oh wait, I fingered her last night. She had a fucking fun time.
Oh! He fingered your mother's vagina. Holy shit! We got you.
Sounds good, buddy. Sounds good.
Fingered your mother's vagina. Oh my god. Well, I think we can give the Liberals the win on that one. Team Liberal takes the win with fingering a mom. 12:26 a.m. here in fabulous Los Tejas, broadcasting live from Adonis Paul's Pleasure Palace Hotel, Casino Resort and Gun Range. I'm Adonis Paul, your entertainment director, welcoming you if you're just walking in the door, patting you on the head and making sure you're comfortable if you've been here for a while. You're watching Late Night with Adonis Paul. StreamElements.com/the link in the description. My Ko-Fi and Rumble chats. It's how we keep this show on the air. And I need to come up with about $55 more. And I think you can do that for me. Please do. Thank you in advance. And now we go to Great Britain to talk about how fats are being oppressed.
Nothing pisses me off more.
Speak up, bitch.
I'm coming to Primark and all of the size 14 or 16 stock is taken by size 6 girls.
Why, do they have to cover up like that in your country so they don't get raped?
Because they want that oversized fit.
Ah, yes, the oversized fit. So the Muslims can't tell they're women.
Do you know how selfish that is? Because now I'm left with nothing. Why are the racks full of extra small or 2XS and there's nothing of like a large? Oh, I'll tell you why, because all the size 6 girls have taken it. And the size 8s and the size 10s. It's just unfair.
Wow. That is unfair. You know what you can do to beat the system? Become smaller. And that way you have more options when it comes to larger sizes than yours. Nah? Maybe stop being so fucking fat. I need to find just the perfect music for what comes next. This is rather amazing. You will not see it happen a lot in your lifetime. No. It's worth the wait. Yeah. Now we go to Russia for this. I have never seen that kick landed in a street fight. Karate and shit when I was a kid, yeah, maybe a couple times. But like, a street fight? A spinning back kick? He lands the shit out of it too. You don't see that every day. And now it's time to get our monkeys played with in Tanzania. What's up, white folks? What you doing here in this this Land Cruiser? What you got in here for me? Got Debo the baboon here. I see you brought some flannel. Canadians, eh? Y'all ain't looking to fight, are you? Rub my dingling on your wife real quick. Hey! Oh, okay, never mind. The steering wheel's on the other side of the car. All right. Hey! Yeah, this looks real nice. What you eating here? What's this? It's Tom P. the baboon out here just taking your shit. You got in here. Celery. Look at my booty real quick. Hey.
Oh,
all right, peace out. He robbed you, motherfuckers. Stole your, like, robbed you. You just got robbed by a motherfucking monkey. He teabagged your kid. Snatched up your food. Took your cakes. Out here in Tanzania, you know there's not a lot of white people food out here. Y'all gonna be eating grubs and roots later. Rubbed his booty in your face. I'm surprised didn't take a shit right there in your car. And got the dip. Pieced the fuck out, which is exactly what we're about to do. Yeah, no shit, Closer. You know he does that shit all the time. That monkey is accustomed to be able to get food out those pants. Oh no. Retail Madness. Tonight in Retail Madness, we go to Home Depot first. To see the thing that never happens.
What? Hey, what are you guys doing?
We're stealing tools to start a business. We're not going to keep stealing now. Once we get the business started, we no more stealing. Like the Meates, the blacks, they're going to keep stealing. We don't want to do that. Well, that's cool. Maybe we could finance you.
What are you guys doing?
Couldn't snatch the Ryobis. Going after the Milwaukee drills. What assholes. I need a miter saw. Give me this one. No, I need it. Oh no, those are mayates. Never mind, I was blaming Mexicans. But as it turns out, nah, it is. Never mind, it's just a toasty one. The Venezuelan, probably. They're gonna keep stealing. No, the clerk will lose his job and possibly be criminally prosecuted for trying to stop these assholes from stealing. They're powerless. They can't do a thing. This fucker does not give a fuck.
Not very effective.
You could probably go take some snips if you would have gone to the hardware aisle first. You know what Milwaukee makes that could help you right now? They make a good reciprocating saw. You can go right through those cables. Meow.
You're pretty slow, dude.
Got one, huh? He's not stealing till I left the store.
Hurry up.
Okay. But remember, immigrants, they don't commit crimes nearly as much as American citizens. Don't worry. Now let's go to Louisiana to see an American citizen do that to prove it.
You're on camera. This is crazy. You stealing. Really?
It's like, I know what I'm doing, bitch.
No, I don't steal, and I don't steal.
Got a boyfriend in the car.
I don't
I
steal.
snatched this up. We gonna look good tonight.
I work hard.
Is there a baby in the car? See if there's a baby in the back seat. See how ghetto these individuals are. It is Louisiana.
I work hard.
That's right, this bitch works at Ross. But maybe you wouldn't want to work at Ross if this is what you had to put up with.
Meredith Wilson, a fine musician and songwriter, has brought a little thing which seems seasoned.
Ooh, Vanilla Dove body wash is on sale.
Everywhere you go.
Oh, excuse me, Dollar General.
Look at the 5 and 10, glistening once again. The candy canes and silver lanes aglow. Begin to look like Christmas. Toys in every store. That's the prettiest sight to see. Is the holly that will be on your own.
Well, this makes me want to go out and go shopping and support local businesses and actually go to stores instead of just shop on Amazon and stay my ass at home.
It's beginning to look a lot like There's a tree in the Grand Hotel, one in the park as well. The sturdy kind that doesn't mind the snow.
Well, those people look like they had a lot of class and were very civilized individuals. Sam Squatch says, Prost! And hey, Prost to you.
Prost! Alicia.
Oh, Grandma. Nick Ricade has been doing coke with her. She doesn't mean that. Thank you. Thank you very much, Sam Squatch. Go check Rumble to make sure I didn't miss any Rumble rants. No, I didn't. Well, in that case, we can move on to Women's Rage. Tonight in Women's Rage, Republicans want to kill your kids.
Talk broad themes, you have to boil it down to nuts and bolts, and you have to be pithy. What do I mean by pithy? How about this?
You're going to lie.
Republicans want to kill your kids.
I'm a registered Republican. I mean, I could go either way with the right candidate, I guess. But I don't want to kill your kids.
It's actually true.
No, it's not.
If you're going to oppose vaccinations, if you're going to stop breakthrough medical research, if you're going to allow minors and...
Do you mean research that requires you to kill a fetus in order to do it?
All sorts of people to get semi-automatic weapons, which they use to shoot up schools?
Yeah, we have a right to have those weapons, ma'am.
Well, then you are responsible.
No, I didn't kill any kids. I probably never will.
For kids' health and death.
I mean, I can think of a couple circumstances where maybe it'd be necessary, but I don't think they'll ever manifest.
Unfortunately. It has to be that simple and that direct, and it has to be over and over and over again.
So you want to lie to people and tell them they're terrible if they don't do what you want them to do, regardless of if what you're saying is true or not. Okay. Nightwave Radio for 2 says, none of us missed any donos tonight. Trust me. Oh, is it one of those nights? Is it just universally kind of one of those shoddy nights here at the office? That's all right. That's okay, Merch. You know this game is up and down. We don't want to act like Aaron about it now, do we? Oh, 30 more minutes. I'll be a faggot for 30 more minutes if you just give me some money. No. He brings shame to the game. Just like this lady brings shame to the game of stopping looters.
I want to take a minute to talk about looting.
Okay.
Because I think it's worth considering why people would run into an active fire to steal stuff.
Because they're opportunistic and dumb.
Than fleeing the fire. And it seems like in the media coverage that I'm listening...
No, I don't think you understand. Their shit's not on fire. They're coming from the not on fire neighborhoods to steal unguarded goods because the people that live in the on fire neighborhoods left. And they're hoping to find a moment right in between when the people leave and when the fires consume their homes to get in there and clean them the fuck out. It's opportunistic criminality. Nothing more. They're not stealing bread, ma'am. They're stealing big screens.
...too, that people think that people are just, like, greedy who want to be looting. And I'm...
Yes. A borderline evil.
Just wondering if maybe these people have actually considered whether it is safer for them to run into a fire.
No, they don't think a lot about safety. They're the type of people who shoot at cops and shit.
Or to continue to exist within capitalism without access to resources. And
is that it? Do you think they don't have access to resources? Because they're running pretty fast into that fire. I think they ate today.
After weighing the pros and cons, they concluded that the safer option...
Ma'am, do you know any poor black people? Have you ever met anyone from the ghetto? It's not a matter of survival. It's what they call hitting a lick.
It is to run into the fire to steal stuff. Because you never see it like... Elon or Jeff or Mark running into a fire to steal stuff.
No. Do you understand the disparity between like somebody with like $10 and somebody with 10 billion?
Because they don't have to run into a fire to steal stuff. They can
buy new stuff.
Just steal from their workers via wage theft.
Okay.
And that's legal within capitalism. So if we want people to stop looting, I'm wondering if maybe the solution isn't to have more police, but rather to have a...
But you wanted to defund the police.
System where people don't feel like it's a better option to run into a fire.
So what you want us to do is just give everybody everything they want? And when everyone has everything, there will be no more greed and no more criminality? Because people are just going to take the things they have and start beating the other people with them to kill them. There will always be dumb criminal people. They will always need to be stopped. Like this woman.
Go ahead, MAGA. Admit it. When you see California burning, you're like, yeah.
No. I've had that urge and then I've stopped myself. Because I've reminded myself there are a lot of good people in California and not everybody is the celebrities in Hollywood.
You know why I know that? Because every time I hear a hurricane's coming or a big-ass tornado, I always say, please, please, let it only hit the white trailer courts.
No. We're not like you. We're a little more mature than that. maybe it's because we have things to lose. We know what it would be like to lose those things. No. You feel like that because you're a fucking sociopath.
And especially the ones with the Dixie flag. So yeah, at least I'm not afraid to admit it.
Well, thank you for letting us know that you are pure fucking evil. And now to wrap up women's rage, we have this nice lady who's going to talk about Instacart.
I am so mad.
Wow. Calm down. Breathe. Drink water.
If you are not
You need to go poop?
the CEO of DoorDash or Instacart, keep scrolling. This is not for you.
Oh, okay. Tonight in Arrests, ladies and gentlemen, this mom is going to throw a wild tantrum after police take her kids. This is an excellent one.
I'm calling my lawyer.
That's fine. But we're going to take the kids
No, you're
now.
not.
Yes, we are.
I'm allowed to swear.
You are
It's
not.
freedom of speech.
I told you. Sandwich, don't. I know you. She's going to do something, and you're going to hate her, and you're going to feel bad if you're like, oh, I like her.
Back up.
It's a beautiful day on Lake Chautauqua in Wisconsin, where one woman's temper is about to really rock the boat.
Listen, sit down and talk, okay? I'm telling you to sit down and talk right now.
Dude, and you're telling me you're taking my kids, but you don't even know their dad's name. So,
Maybe I misspoke on the father's name of the caller, but both fathers, I spoke to both of them.
why would you call the dads with my children?
They called us. That's why we're here. They called us.
I have, and my lawyer
Where's
said that
it
I
at?
get them until the date that is on my phone. My lawyer said I get them until the date that's on my phone.
You're looking at 34-year-old Alicia Orzel, mom of 3, who was just informed that both of her...
My lawyer says I get to have them until the date that's on my phone. Oh, that's always today's date, ma'am.
Her kids' fathers have called requesting the children be returned.
Both the kids' dads have called to get their kids back. And just a little spoiler, not a big one, this man also is in cahoots with the police to get the kids away from this bitch right here.
We can't just come and get them. I need isn't that like a civil matter?
That's between you and the courts, okay?
Yeah, I have kids.
Stop yelling. Stop yelling right now.
You don't even know the name of the
Stop yelling right now. Sit down. Sit down and talk.
No.
You're scaring the children.
You're scaring my children. You're scaring me coming here telling me you're going to take my kids and you don't even know the name
You're being loud. You're being loud. You're a cunt. You're a cunt.
of the dad.
Police
You're under arrest. You're under arrest.
know the man, seen here with Alicia, is allegedly behind the initial reports. Let's see what he has to say.
Ted? Do you know why we're here?
Hey, how about you leave Ted the fuck out of this, man? He was trying to be on the low about this shit.
You can speak up too, sir.
No, I don't think he will.
Because I'm pretty sure you know why we're here.
Yeah, you get this crazy bitch out of here if you want me to start talking.
With that man seemingly unwilling to fess up, Alicia decides it's time to make a phone call.
I'm calling my lawyer.
That's fine.
Yeah? You think that's a good idea, huh?
But we're going to take the kids
No, you're
now.
not.
Yes, we are.
No, you're not.
Kids, you guys have life jackets? Can you grab your life jackets? We'll get this.
Sandwich, I'm telling you, she will do something, and you're going to be like, fuck her, throw her under the jail.
Straighten out when we get back to the house, okay?
When I was watching this, I was like, I know, I was like you.
Into the house. Okay?
Moments later, Alicia gets a hold of that alleged lawyer. Let's see how far that gets her.
I'm in the middle of a lake right now in Wisconsin. They show up on a boat telling me they're taking the kids, and at first they didn't even know the names of their dad.
Hey, it's Nightwave Radio coming in for 2, saying Florida rule number 38. Whoever is drunk on a boat and raising their voice is always legally wrong. Out here getting some important legal lessons from our friend Mersh. I'll keep that in mind if I ever come to Florida. I'm just going to stay quiet. I don't know if I'll be able to stay sober. What's the point of going on a boat?
I misspoke. I apologize for that.
Boating sober is boring.
I know that, but you're in charge of Dominic too. So I have it in writing on how long I'm supposed to get him. You can just call the cops or help show up or something. Well, but you're my lawyer. I have it in writing how long I took that. But you told me if I have it in writing this time, that's how long I took.
Hey, can we get you to kill the engine for the viewers?
I know, but I have it in writing how long I took. So
Come on,
the
get him.
cops can just come here and terrorize my think those random cops just show up on a boat?
Alicia,
You're
stop
my
swearing.
lawyer. Come on, Steve. Tell me what to do. Wait,
You don't have to worry. You guys don't have to worry. Don't be scared. We'll get it straightened out.
You were. Both of the dads are
I understand, honey, but your dad wants you to come back.
Hey, orale, SMG.
It's okay. Okay. Well, they're going to come with us now, and then you can.
They're not
yes.
going with you now. No,
Okay.
they're not.
Alicia, if you obstruct and resist us, we're going to place you in handcuffs in front of your children. You don't want that. Okay? You don't want that.
Police decide they've had enough and board the pontoon.
Alicia.
Oh no, like pirates.
So you're going to go in handcuffs.
Yarg.
No, Mommy, I don't want to do
Come on.
that, Mommy.
It's okay. You guys can come across. Come on, guys. We're not going to
stow the children in the bill.
You got shoes and stuff, bud?
I need my shoes, motherfucker. Fuck you.
Here, I can hold your hand here, and I'll step right down towards me. There you go. All right.
That's all right. Kick him in the nads, kid.
Maybe you should know what the you're gonna say before you come here. Come in here saying the wrong name of the dad. You
Sorry.
piece of cop.
Sorry, I misspoke, Alicia.
Yeah.
Come on, and I'll help the other one put that orange one on here. Okay.
You need anything else, or you got her?
No, we're just...
Okay.
We're going back to the house.
What house?
The house where you guys are...
Cops are going to get these kids in a boat, and then they're like, you kids ever gone 60 before?
staying to get their belongings.
Skipping over weight.
We're going to this landing over here where we belong.
Now we got you off that bullshit ass pontoon boat.
Yep. All right. Let that one unload. It'll be okay. I promise.
Officers get those kids safely ashore where they decide to split up. Let's join officers at the home where they're looking to collect the kids' belongings.
This is all stuff to take to them. Okay.
Are they not coming up here? I don't get to see them again.
They're not here right now, though.
So you guys, wait, no. You guys are just coming to get their stuff? Like,
Yep.
Yes.
I thought Greg was coming up here and I would get to say goodbye to my kids.
Literally all of the fathers are in on this.
Here's the deal, ma'am. If you wouldn't have acted the way you did on the boat, we would have put in that
Obviously
position.
not if you're not letting me say goodbye.
Ma'am, if you wouldn't have acted that way on the boat, we would have let you, we would have brought him here, we would have done whatever we needed.
Fuckable and crazy. Well, fuckable looking and crazy. It's a scary combination.
Police are able to
Think about how many men she's just ruined their lives.
get most of the kids' stuff, but a missing booster seat soon reopens a can of worms.
So, can we get the booster seat out of your truck? Can we get the booster seat out of the truck?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, is there anything else left in there? I'm not coming in. If there's anything else.
That's okay. The dogs are coming out.
Wants to bring
These are her dogs. You can shoot them.
Or otherwise we'll get out of here. They're not coming here. I don't think so.
Like right now, I felt like you, Sam, which I was like, man, her reaction is pretty reasonable. They just rolled up on her on the lake, and we're like, "Yar, we taking your children." But then she kicks the dog.
Call Greg. Get a hold of Greg, see where they're meeting.
And I'm like, I don't care what happened to this bitch now.
You get a hold of Greg, it's gonna be over the White House.
If the dads are okay with it, that's fine. But
Yeah,
right
that's
now, yeah, I can at least grab the seat quick.
It should be unlocked.
Okay. All right. I'll come back in just a minute and kind of see what's going on. All right.
Officers grab the booster seat and return to talk to the men.
You should probably get out of here, man.
Yeah, she's gotta go. She's destroying my house. I'm down 2 TVs and a bunch.
Destroying your house.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, there's broken glass in the bedroom. What's your face? And all you got she's on.
Has she hit you?
Yeah.
When did she hit you?
Yesterday morning.
Yesterday
Rocks in the
morning?
driveway.
She was throwing rocks at you?
No, she was using them as restaurants.
Oh.
Rocks.
Okay.
You've been there. I'd rather not get involved in that this time, man, so be ready, boys. She's gotta go.
Come on, we're not trying to take her anywhere. We just. But if there's a problem here, we can't leave you with that either.
Yeah, I can't.
Does she have somewhere she can go? One of these vehicles hers?
Yes, but she won't leave.
So you want her out?
Yes.
We can get her out here for you. If that's what you want, we can have her removed.
But then she's going to come back, and she's threatened to kill all my family at least 12 times.
It sounds like you need a restraining order.
Well, I mean, how much do you like your family?
Order to start with.
Yeah, I know.
Maybe it's time for a fresh start.
Seconds later,
you should put some tape, some putty on that wall.
Alicia decides
paint it.
It's time to make another appearance.
All we can we can see right now is the drywall, sir.
She used that today to have the kids taken away from you, and the only thing that she could do was get them into Mike's and Greg's hands.
Your mom.
They don't want to do that.
What are you guys doing here?
We were just here to get some of the stuff.
Dad, right now, Ted is probably trying to tell me I'm not stable in the house, and there's 2 cops at the door, so they're probably getting ready to take me.
That is not what's going on.
Then I need you guys to go.
That's not how this is going to go.
Just go home. Like your dad said. I got a problem, guys.
Alicia makes a dramatic exit, but police aren't far behind.
Go where?
They want to be here, like your parents said.
No.
Yes.
No.
Don't hit my dog!
Dad, I'm here. I can hear you.
You kicked the dog? Ladies and gentlemen, we would have accepted almost any answer. I was feeling mighty sympathetic towards this lady. Other than the fact she's a crazy ass bitch. You kicked the dog? Oh no, man, there's no quicker way to turn the chat against you. Oh, that's that ass now.
I am talking to my dad for a second.
Then talk. I'm going to stand right here while you do it.
Dad.
After
Shoot her now. She's got a gun.
Allegedly kicking that dog, the suspect continues her conversation.
I want to talk to Ted privately.
No, there's nothing there.
Mom, Dad, stop. I don't care, Dad. I'm saying something. I want to talk to Ted privately. Dad, I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to the officer.
That's not going to happen.
Why?
Because of what you...
Sam thinks he can tame this pussy, that he can straighten out her cunt hairs and shit. Listen to him. Like, I don't believe him. I don't think she kicked the dog. I think it's all bullshit. Bring her home to daddy. I'll fix her.
You just did. That's not going to happen.
Because I scurried away and got back from him?
You were kicking.
The dog was in my face.
Okay. You're not talking to him privately right now.
See, this is why I warn people. Don't. She's going to admit it. Dog was in her face, so we got kicked.
That's not how it's going to go.
Later in court, just cooperate with
I need you guys to come up here, Dad, and help me. I have a lot of stuff.
Police give our suspect time to talk, but eventually decide it's time to move on.
Well, we got to come up with a solution for what's going on right now.
The solution's the taser, sir.
Well, right now I'm talking to my dad.
Okay, but we can't stand here all night, so we got to come up with a solution now.
Okay.
Okay?
So you guys are going to stand here while I grab everything?
Dog had to come. Well, I'm going to give you a couple options. Okay? I'm sure Ted is nice enough to make arrangements so you can get the rest of your stuff, get what you need for tonight, and you go, or you're going to have to go with us because you can't stay here.
What were my options?
Leave or leave?
I said you can gather up the stuff you need for tonight, and you can go, and Ted will make arrangements to get the rest of your stuff
Why
to you.
can't Ted and I go through everything together and you guys just stand there?
Because we don't have all night to do that. You're going to have to make other arrangements if you have that much stuff. So your options are you get what you need and go, or we're going to take you. And I don't want to take you. Okay? I would rather just do this peacefully.
Alicia starts to gather her things, with one item taking high priority.
I need some medicine and I need such a...
It's right there.
Yeah, I know where my medicine
It was in your way. It was in your way.
She's looking for her weed in a non-legal state.
Am I allowed to take any of the weed or no?
There is none.
Well, you're not allowed to possess it, so no.
Well, here, come on, I'll show you.
I'm not worried about it. Get your stuff.
No, I'm getting half my weed.
You're not taking it with you.
Well, actually, technically, it's not mine, though, so...
It doesn't matter whose it is. You can't legally possess it.
Police follow the suspect into the basement, where she continues searching for the marijuana in front of police, despite it being illegal in Wisconsin.
Here. Wonder what she did with it, Ted. What about my couch? I want this in my truck.
We're not worried about that today. You need Ma'am, I just gave you your options. You get your necessities and leave on your own.
I'm trying to find them. I lived here for over a year. I'm looking for my stuff.
None of your necessities are down here. It's under construction.
Alicia gives up the search and returns to the closet, where this situation goes from bad to worse.
Do you think you could bring me some tubs?
Oh, it can get worse.
So I could put my in?
I don't think you need that much, do you? You're just supposed to be going for...
I'm still taking my necessity clothes with me and all my military equipment, all my military files. I'm gonna need more than this.
I'm going.
Tubs, Ted. We bought tubs. Like with the f***ing lid on it.
Ted's like probably growing shrooms in the garage or something. He used up all her tubs.
You need to stop yelling.
All right, I have this little like project, you know.
Is he retarded or he doesn't understand?
We bought Look, we can't talk about where all the plastic tubs went right now.
tubs. We bought tubs.
This is your last chance. If you continue to yell and swear, you are going to go into custody.
I think Salty Grower might be like the one person who would get that joke.
Had enough.
Swearing?
Yes, I've had enough. Get your stuff and let's go.
I'm getting my stuff. I'm allowed to swear. It's
not.
freedom of speech.
No, she's right. She is allowed to swear.
This close.
Yeah.
This close, sir. The length of my penis. That's as much temper as I have left.
Your stuff.
I got in trouble doing the same you do. I mean, I got hurt doing the same you do.
Get your stuff.
I'm
let's
getting
go.
my stuff. Quit telling me to do it.
I got brought tubs.
Oh, now you want to bring tubs.
Please load the tubs.
After repeated attempts to hurry along our suspect, officers decide enough is enough.
Probably holes drilled in it.
He don't get in trouble for all the he has, but I get in trouble. That's so funny. That's so typical of you guys.
Oh, she's kind of manic.
Huh.
Ma'am, if I wanted you to be in trouble, I'd have took you to jail a long time ago.
Would have.
You're trying my patience.
Yeah.
Get your stuff and let's go.
Do you not see me getting my stuff?
I told you to get your necessities.
And I'm getting my... You see my necessities?
She's gonna go full Princess Vespa. It is my industrial strength hair dryer, and I need it to live.
That's not necessary.
My medicine, my stuff from the military.
It's enough.
Oh, we need good music for this. I've been waiting for somebody to grab this bitch for 20 minutes.
Police deploy a taser after Alicia allegedly hit one officer multiple times.
Turn over on your belly now! Put your hands behind your back! Hands behind your back! Hands behind your back!
Bavarian Viking comes in for 10. Thank you very much. And says Ted definitely planned this and hid the illegal paraphernalia and items away so she couldn't pull them out in front of the cops. A very interesting hypothesis about what is going on right now. Let's keep that in mind. You and Salmon, she might be sharing a wavelength.
You guys almost broke my wrist the other day.
$40 left to reach our second box.
So how about you guys lock
Hang on. We'll lock. Okay.
You're not supposed to take somebody with your mother's medical conditions.
You're not supposed to punch a law enforcement officer either.
I was getting my stuff.
What do you have? What do you have so I can let the ambulance know? Ma'am, what conditions do you
Don't
have?
Dad, this is the second time they jump on all over me. I was getting my stuff. I have to let them talk to me the whole time I'm getting my stuff.
350, sorry. Can you have an ambulance respond here also?
I called one.
Okay. I keep getting walked on, so.
Copy 3-3 response.
That's your dad right here on the phone.
Yeah. Hey, I'll talk to you in a couple minutes, sir. We got to finish this. Yeah. Okay, I'll talk to you in a couple minutes. We ready?
Okay. You want to come grab her then, and I can roll her up.
Okay.
All right. Roll her on her left side first.
We gotta get them probes out too.
Ready? Roll her on her left side. Okay.
Yeah, you see all these bruises on me? That's what you guys did to me the other day, too. That's what you guys
This happened before?
did to me the other day,
I wasn't here
too.
the other day.
Yeah, well, all these bruises on me is what you guys did to me the other day, too.
Alicia is led out to a patrol car where she's headed for jail, now with multiple charges.
Maybe, I don't know.
Go ahead and take a seat in there.
Alicia Orzel was charged with battery on a law enforcement officer and misdemeanor disorderly conduct for domestic abuse.
I don't care about either of those things. Awesome. Well, good for her. 1:04 a.m. here in fabulous Las Tejas, broadcasting live from Adonis Falls Pleasure Palace Hotel, Casino Resort and Gun Range. I'm Adonis Paul, your entertainment director, congratulating you for making it through the first half of your Late Night with Adonis Paul for the 13th of January, 2025. 510 strong right watching on Rumble, 162 on YouTube. Thank you all very much for joining us tonight. Having a great time. Thank you for inviting me into your home to entertain you. Lots more coming up. We do have to take a 3-minute break. I'm going to let you talk to Pablo about VivaLasTejas.com. And when we come back, we've got more news, protests and activism, relationship issues, fun and learning. Those darn white people, bad cops, the American healthcare system, and of course, that cringe talk. Give me a little bitty taste of that talk. Holy shit, that's enough. We'll be right back.
Buenos dias! It's me, Pablo. Pablo here today to tell you about Mr. Adonis' website, VivaLasTejas.com. It's a good website with video and news, and on VivaLasTejas.com, if you give Mr. Adonis the $5, you can see all of his videos and the archive of the late night, the late hate, the APAM. Is a good value and a good way to help keep late night on air and support creator content for only $5. If Mr. Adonis get all the $5, then he stopped shaking you down during late night. We appreciate your support and hope that this offering and the price point, which you would never even miss, even at today's inflation rate, will incentivize you to go to VivaLasTejas.com now and subscribe for the $5, and you can really feel you're doing a good thing and helping Las Tejas grow. Gracias, and tell Mr. Adonis Pablo sent you. VivaLasTejas.com. Please subscribe today for only $5. It's like Patreon, but we got kicked off of Patreon.
I'm going to Quick Quack Car Wash to get my car washed. Make it quick, quack, pretty, shiny, sexy just because I want to. Don't drive dirty, want to get my car suds at the Quick Quack Car Wash. is a quick quack, quickest and the cleanest by far. We're talking 3 skinny minutes, sit right in your car and watch 100 plus feet of brushes brushing right hard. The quick quack car wash. Any Honda, Mazda, Ford, or Chevy, Saab, or Cadillac, quick quack will spruce it up just like that. You'll be happy looking snappy, you'll be glad you was at the quick quack car wash. Get on the web and go to don'tdrivedirty.com and see where you got your closest quick quack in the Sacramento area. Get in your car, get in your truck, get on the road and come and visit the duck. Quick Quacks run 100% recycled water and environmentally friendly soaps. Good for your car, good for the planet. And right now we're offering unlimited car wash memberships for just $14.95 a month. Quick Quack Car Wash. Quick Quack.
Welcome back, everybody. 1:08 a.m. here in fabulous Las Tejas, broadcasting live from Adonis Falls Pleasure Palace Hotel, Casino, Resort, and Gun Range. I'm Adonis Paul, your entertainment director, here on a very cool, chilly, but entertaining late night with Adonis Paul for the 13th of January 2025. I welcome all of you back to the big show. Those of you who left, I bid all of you a fond adieu. Good night to you. Those of you who are still with us, welcome to the second half. It is going to be a good time out here, ladies and gentlemen. Trying to get out of here about 2:15 tonight, and let's see if our man Trader Horn is on. He is. So we have Trader Horn coming up after this. Let's get a little peek what he's up to over there. Beavis and Butthead. Oh, the new Beavis and Butthead movie's on right now. Well, I wonder what he'll be playing. It'll still be on in an hour. Well, okay, so I know what he'll be playing. And that's something I want to watch. Well, great. Great, that's good. That's good. Good to see Trader Horn back on the air. Good to be back out here with you fine people. Sam says, I swear I didn't hear her admit kicking the dog. Oh, she admitted it. She said the dog was in her face. That's why she kicked it. That was her excuse for doing it. It's okay. We can't hear everything out here. I certainly don't. I'm a bit of a dumbass. Ladies and gentlemen, streamelements.com/C, link in the description. My Ko-Fi's down there as well. And, of course, those Rumble rants, that is how I am getting paid right now. I do not get a Google check this month because I've been off my main channel for 35 days, a while now. So, yeah, until that strike is rolled off, I'm just not making money that way. That sucks. That's a very big awe out here. Aww. It's a tough time right now for us in the stream game. January through April. Typically the hard times, but you guys get me through it just by hitting the minimum, and I'm happy to do that. Over my Ko-Fi would be the greatest way to do that. Pooh Monkey, good to see you out there. Paradise. You guys want to play Marvel Rivals with me? You can do that. Daddy_AP. You can add me to your Marvel Rivals friend list. Maybe I'll join your group and rock your shit. Going back over to YouTube, Space Ghost, Robin Hood. I've only had that game for like 24 hours, so don't expect great things out of me. Space Ghost says, Robin Hood, we were at home the whole time, and we don't know what the fuck you're talking about. What? What are we talking about? Okay. Okay. Rattlesnake Hands believes I believe the dog kick is becoming a point of contention here in the YouTube chat. Graciela Canales, good to see you out there. Have court tomorrow. You're the biggest victim here. No, I'm sorry. You're a victim. Jeff Bader, good to see you. Daddy AP coming to rock your shit. It's Daddy_AP. That's right. If I get too many requests, I'll just change it. Last American Sam Squatch. What's my Marvel Rivals all about? It's like Overwatch if you like that play style, but you're not gay. Or even if you are, I can imagine it getting pretty gay pretty quick. Talk to me about the game in 2 weeks. I'll be like, I'm tired of that bullshit. I'm never going to play it again. It's fucking stupid. For now, it's still cool. I'm still getting better and better at it as I play it, so. I didn't play Overwatch. That was Leaf's thing, and I just annoyed the shit out of me. I'm like, you're on fucking vacation. What are you doing playing Overwatch in bed? Hey, Samurai Cicada came through for Samurai Cicada-san for 5. Says, would love to see you with Mersh and Virgie on VR chat with an AP avatar. Just saying. I don't really do VR chat. I've never done that before. I guess if the guys were on it, maybe I'd go do it. If it was like a big joke. I don't think I'd just go hang out in VR chat on my own, though. I mean, I would. I don't know how that works or how to meet up with people on there, but I guess we could go interrogate somebody 3-on-1. I don't know what you would do in VR chat as like a 3-way prank on people. I like watching Virgie do it from time to time. Seti Feldman, it's Marvel characters drawn by Asians. Yeah, pretty much. Always lost on nothing else. You didn't miss anything. We're just about to start the second half. Perfect time for you to join back in. Last American Sam Squatch from playing Mech Warrior 5. Parodies says, most miss it with our stuff. We're playing art, music, and crypto. Check out Parodies. Okay. Well, I will. Annie, get your gun. Good to see you out there. Salty Grower, my man, joining us over there on Rumble. Observer 923. Well, you know what? I'm gonna get the show back on the road. In fact, I have to because we're short on time. 1:13 a.m. here in fabulous Las Tejas, broadcasting live from Adonis Paul's Pleasure Palace Hotel, Casino Resort and Gun Range. I'm Adonis Paul, your entertainment director, welcoming you to the second half of Late Night with Adonis Paul, the greatest live animated clip show that you can catch for free on social media. But don't let it be free. Go to my stream elements, go to my Ko-Fi. $35 drops the next bomb. Maybe we can do that before we're done with these dancers.
Fucking in the butt. Fucking in the butt. I'd like to fuck the shit out of you. 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 Put my plan in your hand. Hey, please put my plan in your hand. Hey, please put my plan in your hand. Please put my plan in your
hand. Stevie J, I've seen that one too. Out there trying to go find him some bar girls, huh? Let's do some news. Tonight in the news, Biden says he totally stopped the border crisis.
Look, let's get something in mind about the border.
Let me tell you something about that border.
When I became president, the numbers came way down.
What? How do you figure that? What are we talking about? Our border, right? Border. Not Ukraine's?
When I became president, the numbers came way down.
No, they went up. They went up like 5 times.
Number one. Number two, we had a circumstance where I put.
He just said some shit that just wasn't true. He's like, no, when I took office, people stopped crossing the border illegally. It stopped happening. No, it went way up.
Pushed very hard for a bipartisan agreement.
Like, factually speaking, and now it was mostly people from like South America.
To put more people on the border, more Secret Service agents. And guess what? He's on the phone saying...
No, what you did was you created a bill. You told the House to put a bill together. They put a bill together that included a bunch of Ukraine funding. Something they were told specifically not to do. Also, it allowed like 8,000 border crossings a day before the border gets shut down, and that was not in the deal. Because there's no other crime, we allow 8,000 people to get away with it before, like, people start getting arrested. Can DWI work like that? Can possession of marijuana work like that? No, if you really want to station people by the border to do their jobs, do it. If not, Mexico needs to become an American state so there's not a border there. Make a choice.
Don't do it. Don't do it. Make me look bad.
What do you like to play? Pokemon! Pokemon!
That's my opinion on it. Also in the news, Don Lemon is very mad at President Obama. No. Why? Why Don Lemon?
But I will tell you, having lived in Russia in the first few years after Vladimir Putin took power, the debates among those who sought to oppose him, they benefited him. They benefited him because they took their own fights over their version of civility much more seriously than they took the serious structural changes that were taking place in Russia that led to the end of Russian democracy.
Structural changes, Michael, are happening.
Well, as we all know, civility is white supremacy.
That was very well. Stop, pause, please. You guys understand what she said? Do you guys get what she said? They're trying to make people civil, right? And they're having these fights over, she goes, civility, when the structural fabric and nature of the society was deteriorating because they're trying to figure out like what is civil and what is not and who should be civil. And that one side is trying to get people to be civil because of their own uncivil actions.
Oh, well, see, here's the thing, Don. Not everyone is insane like you. Not everyone thinks over half the country are a bunch of secret Nazis. That's the most insane conspiracy theory shit that never gets called out, is that there is a giant chunk of your political party who thinks half the country are all literal secret Zeke-Heil Nazis or fascists in disguise. It's wildly inaccurate. It's the craziest conspiracy theory of my time. People on your side eat it up because it justifies all your bad behavior and opinions, but it's not true. And it's time to move on from that crap, and you can't. Because you have tied your morality in with that propaganda so fucking hard that you can't let go of it. It's almost like you should probably get on a boat to Argentina or something, right?
Rather than just words. So when you see something like what happened yesterday, people have a right to be concerned because they go, well, if they're going to do that there publicly, what are they going to say and do behind closed doors? If they're going to acquiesce seemingly like that public.
You're mad because President Obama listened to something that Trump said and chuckled politely. You're angry that somebody is treating the incoming president of the United States like he was democratically elected by the people?
Then what does that mean in the broader sense of the structure, the fabric of our society? You have to indicate to the American people that this is not normal. That's kikiing and skinning and grinning with someone who has those that you have called a fascist over the last couple of years.
I don't think that President Obama has ever referred to Don Trump as a fascist. I don't think that's happened. You're just making shit up now.
In the last months, that's not normal. Folks are tired
of... It is normal. It's absolutely normal. He is the president of the United States. You can be a little bit polite to him.
Of the behavior being normalized. Civility does not mean befriending people or foregoing your morals and your principles and your...
See, shit like this is why no one can work with you. You can't work around people. If you don't like somebody, you... Excuse me. You consider them immoral, whatever the case is, you can't work with them. So what do you think? You think you should just be like drug away to a cell, shot? What do you think? What's your opinion here, Don? People just supposed to be mean to him? What?
Character. If someone disrespects my loved one, I don't have to smile in their fucking face. And they're going to know it.
Okay.
If Ted Cruz can't stand up for his wife,
if an evil politician can't stand up for his wife,
that Donald Trump calls ugly,
during some campaign shit,
then who is he going to stand up for?
His stock portfolio. I think somewhere deep down, you don't believe all politicians are trash. And that's why you keep getting hurt, Don.
Now, listen, it could be, you guys could be right. Barack Obama is classy. He's a classy guy.
Yeah.
But these are the very same MAGA people who have called, and Donald Trump has helped promote, calling Michelle Obama a man. I'm not smiling in your face if you're calling my sister or my mother or my wife or girlfriend a man. Fuck.
Well, what's wrong with that, Don? Don, it sounds like you got a little touch of that transphobia. Why is that so insulting? Aren't men in dresses beautiful, Don? Somebody need to alert Laura, man. This queer motherfucker hate trans people. Protests and activism. Just Stop Oil. For some reason is angry with Charles Darwin. We're going to have to ask them why. This is his grave. Is dead. Yes. That's what a grave means. $1.5 is dead. One and a half is dead. Please don't urinate. I just heard a zipper. Okay, explain yourself. You don't think you have to explain what Charles Darwin or any of this has to do with stopping oil?
2024 was the hottest year on record.
I don't care.
We have already passed through the 1.5 degree that was supposed to keep us safe.
Yeah? And here we are. So, am I going to die now?
Millions are being displaced. California is on fire.
Yeah, I don't think that has anything to do with climate change. It's always on fire this time of year.
And 3/4 of all wildlife.
Do you think the Santa Ana winds would not exist without this fictional climate change?
Has disappeared since the 1970s.
This is Darwin's grave. He would be turning in his grave if he knew that we were in the midst of the 6th great extinction.
I think it would be turning in his grave if he tried to apply his theory to how the fuck you old bitches have stayed alive this long. You weak, old, know-nothing whores with nothing in your lives and no family to carry on anything. And your only purpose is to try to seem really cool to young people on the internet with your activism. Yeah, I think it'd be turning in his grave. How the fuck did you survive? My theory is wrong.
Our government's plans will bring us to 3 degrees of warming. 3 degrees of warming.
But you said after it passed 1.5, we were, like, gonna die. So why aren't we dead?
This will destroy...
Why aren't we dead?
Everything.
Why aren't we dead? Why am I not seeing massive, terrible things happening? And don't blame the same fucking fires that happen every year except for the Santa Ana winds caught this one. That has nothing to do with climate change. It's always dry this time of year there. They're always a spark away from this happening. People have been predicting this for years and years, like, man, it's just a matter of those winds kicking up the wrong way and a fire starting out on the east side, and it's just going to burn all the way to the ocean. I've heard that shit a bunch. Had nothing to do... Why are you bringing up California's on fire? Yeah, but that doesn't have anything to do with it.
We love. World leaders must stop burning oil, gas, and coal by 2030.
Now, I don't think that's going to happen. Why do you care anyway? You're going to be dead by 2028 tops. Protests and activism. An Israel person versus a Palestine person.
Approach, get back.
Don't approach! Back up, buddy! Fuck Palestine! Fuck
Israel.
This is America,
Free Palestine.
motherfucker! And if you want to live in Palestine...
Yes, I am aware of what country we're in, sir.
Go to Palestine! Get the fuck out of here! Make you. I'm not gonna make you!
That's what I thought.
I'm telling you!
Free Palestine.
What are you gonna do to me? What are you gonna do? Do something to me, motherfucker!
To me.
No, you walk up with a flag.
Hey, what's your issue?
What? I have no issue. I'm just saying fuck Palestine.
Free
You're
Palestine.
saying fuck America.
Hey, we're chilling.
Do you love this country?
No.
What an asshole.
Oh, there you go. Do you hate this country?
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. You hate America, you dumb fuck.
Yeah. So
Get
what?
the fuck out of my face.
What are you gonna do about it? Yeah. Free Palestine. Glory to the resistance.
So you love another country more than the one you live in? I mean, I have to ask the question, why you don't go live there then? Do you want to turn my country into Palestine? Do you want to make... Whenever somebody says they hate America, like this guy right here, for instance, and they're clearly not from here, or their parents weren't from here, I have to wonder, what would you like America to be more like? Well, I love Palestine. You want our country to be more like that. You're not making me very excited about immigrants.
Give me my flag. Get out of here! Get out of here!
I thought that was a Mexican flag for a second. I'm like, hey, hold on a second, man. Hold...
Get out of here! Give me my flag. Fuck off. Fuck off.
Is he trying to Irish box him? What is he doing? Sir, Kevin Robert Clark III, what are you doing with this?
Fuck off. Fuck off.
He's galloping.
Fuck off.
Well, I think you have to hit somebody that's coming at you like that.
I will drop you if you can.
You're gonna hit me. He looked like the fucking Notre Dame leprechaun there for a second.
So fast. I will literally murder you.
You got your flag. What are you gonna do? He owns Palestine now. He's the winner of a country that doesn't exist.
Women beaters. Fuck that. Gay haters.
How did this get to woman beating?
My flag.
Yeah, get your fucking flag.
That's what I thought.
You
That is one aggressive fan of Jews.
Bitch. You're a fucking bitch. That's what you are. Yeah, you're a fucking bitch. What are you gonna do?
I mean, he snatched your flag and then like ripper danced on it.
No,
How's he a bitch? You just took it.
he's coming towards us.
You come near me. Come.
Hey, Mexi Man and Cheese came through. Orderly queso, bringing us to $30 to our second bomb and our goal, saying the craziest part about this Don Lemon rant to me is we have no idea what he was laughing about. Could have been a sarcastic laugh. He could have been laughing at Trump. It's funny how far they stretch their theories with no nuance. It's like the gold box in Pulp Fiction. It's whatever kind of laugh they need it to be. They live in a fantasy world. These motherfuckers don't even know what a woman is. And now we're asking them to, like, understand subtext and, you know, civilization. You might have to politely chuckle at somebody who's, you know, in power. Yeah.
Come here. Call the cops! Call the cops! You want to come up me? You want to come? Fuck off! Fuck off! Pepper spray! Everybody knows I'm from the military. I'll eat pepper. I know you're from the military. Fuck off! Get out of here!
He's so tough from like 10 feet. Fuck off! Get out of here! You have to yell it. He's so far away.
This motherfucker deserves to learn to let. Get the fuck out of here! Yeah, that's what I thought.
He got your flag though. That means he wins. No flag, no country.
Get the fuck out of here! That guy attacked me!
What is that? Uh-oh. Allah Akbar. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, taser is haram. No.
Yeah, man. He's the guy that attacked me. I'm the one who called you.
Leaving some fucking Arabs now. I know we done. Don't get bass drop. Oh. Is it time to pray? Oh, I'm sorry, you were being an anti-Semite. Migrant protests were happening where was this? In Fresno. Let's check it out. Hey, ¿qué paso, amigos? Where's the taco truck? I know there's somebody cooking it up out here. Somebody's got a grill. It's too many Mexicans. Where are the fajitas at? I want a plate. Give me a plate or I call ICE. I was willing to pay for it, but you want to be an asshole about it. Alright, so what I see here is one American flag. That's half Mexican flag. Okay, so we'll call that a respectful tribute, even though it's technically it's a form of desecration. But that's we'll assume they meant the best and not be assholes about it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Mexican flags. A tip: you're not really showing us you want to be Americans when you're waving the flag of Mexico. You're just telling us we can send you back because you're citizens of that country. When you do this, it's a slap in the face to everyone who has to abide by the law or go to jail. Yeah, we're illegal. But you know what? These people aren't. A lot of these people aren't illegals, man. Like those kids are born here, for instance. There's one U.S. flag. Is it? I mean, kind of just looks like a party. He's partying now. Okay.
No, quería hacer competencia conmigo, no, la chica.
That's just a goddamn parade now, man. They got luchadors and shit. What?
No, la chica.
This is our home. But it's not. That's the thing, because you're holding the flags of. It says this is our home, but you have Mexican flags here. That's what I mean. You got to think this shit out, SA. This bitch got a Mexican flag. 2 Mexican flags. This is our home. Okay, well, don't get mad when Trump sends you back there.
J.O.P.
No. That's it says a Palestine flag in the chat. Not right here on the sign that says this is our home. They got 2 Mexican flags. You fucking idiot. Well, you were the one holding the sign, buddy.
You don't have bad luck. The reason that bad things happen to you is because you're a dumbass.
I'm not gonna just personally be sending Mexicans back to Mexico, but that's not my job. But that one right there, you gotta go. You're too dumb for America.
J.O.P. Vente para acá, etiquétenlo, dice que ya viene.
You just say J.O.B. You out here looking for a job.
Dígalo que se etiqueten. He's on the way.
Well, hey man, I need some Hardy plank replaced on the side of my house, so hit me up when you get back to America. That was protests and activism. And now it is time to look at the past, so that we can have a better future. Tonight in Old Gold, this nice lady would like to know why stores call the police on people who shoplift.
May I ask, so I live in the neighborhood, and I have come to the CVS very often.
Oh, good. Well, we value your business. How can I help you today?
May I ask why you called the police on those two men?
Well, they were shoplifting. Joe again for 20. Thank you very much. Says, you're still funny as fuck. Oh, well, thanks. I appreciate that. That is what I come out here and strive to do. I hope you're having a great night, by the way. And you earned yourself a lesson from Mr. T.
Mr. T here, and I got a question for you. You can't take people for granted. You can be with somebody every day and never really know them. So don't treat people like furniture. Don't treat a teammate like he's invisible, because everybody is important on a real team. Take the time to find out what people are about, and you will be glad you did. Listen to a friend, Mr. T.
Thank you very much for the compliment and for bringing us $10 away from meeting our goal and dropping the next bomb. Mexican Man and Cheese takes it down to $5 and says, Mexican flags are cool, but if you use them in an anti-American protest in America, I might be liable to burn it myself. Leave that behavior to the darker and the sandier. I agree with that. If you're making the point that you want to stay here in America and America's your home, maybe you shouldn't be pasting Mexican flags to the sign that says, this is our home. Like, what the fuck? And yeah, I mean, you can always take pride in being from Mexico if you're here, but don't try to use that shit against America. That's only going to make people hate Mexicans. Duh.
CVS
Thanks, Mexican Man and Cheese. $5 drops our next bomb.
policy dictates that if they're shoplifters, the exit store with merchandise unpaid for, you have to get the police involved. And if the police apprehend them, we issue a barring notice.
Okay.
So I actually did not elect to press charges. I said, hey, look, I just want them to know they can't come in here anymore.
Why are you even defending that shit? I'd be like, because they were shoplifting. So yeah, we called the cops.
Because they shoplifted, and I just need them to sign that, and I need my merchandise back. And the officers obliged, and the guy said the same thing, thank you, and they left.
It's not your merchandise, it's the store, so
Right.
you know what?
I'm employed by the store, and one of my jobs is to keep an eye out for shoplifters.
Happens when the black men or black people, and you decided to call the police on two black people that allegedly took something from the store.
I like how she backtracked right there. That allegedly took something out from inside the store to outside the store. I don't want to imply motive.
Because you're willing to uphold the policy, and they could have lost their lives.
If they lost their lives over some shoplifting shit, that is their fucking fault.
We can agree to disagree on this, because I don't work for you. And I follow my company's policies, not your policies, where I can appreciate your concerns.
So you're willing to risk someone's life for what, $30,000 a year? That's
Yes. Perhaps the thief should be asking why he was willing to put his life on the line for the beer he was stealing.
There was no risk, in my opinion. Thank you. You have a great night.
What is your name?
My name is store manager.
No, what is his name?
No one's going to tell you my name when you're sitting here videotaping us so that you can try and elicit some sort of violence against me. It's not.
That's exactly what she's trying to do. She's trying to get some crazy person to attack you, whether online, whether attacking your reputation, whether attacking you personally, your career prospects. She's trying to misguidedly thinking people will be all about, behind her with this shit, trying to ruin your life. And yeah, if that includes violence, well, that's just the name of the game to liberal activists.
Violence against you? You just elicited violence against two black men by calling the police on them.
We got to walk away when one of them had a warrant and could have been arrested, and the cops still let him go.
Just listen.
This is where the video ends, and I'll just school this whore real quick. Perhaps those assholes shouldn't have been stealing. I enjoy my relationship. We'll see how it goes when the woman moves in with me. But I think all of you should give it a try too. Relationships are important. You should have some kind of spirituality, a relationship, some pets, family. These are all important slices in the pie of life, my friends. So let's talk about relationships. Let's talk about what happens when a liberal woman has to call up her right-wing ex.
I can literally walk up anywhere in the United States and smack you as a woman, and I'll go to jail. You can smack me as a woman, and nothing will happen to you.
It used to be like that. Now you have to, if you record it, you can get her to go to jail.
You smacked me all the time, and you never went to jail.
You're a liberal communist. You're a communist and a liberal.
You smack me all the time. You're a communist. That's what happens when you're a commie.
You hate white men. You hate the U.S. Constitution.
This bitch was dating James Robert Clark, man.
Fucked up. You believe everyone should be equal. That no one's greater than another person. That's communist. Use your American flag.
I don't have one.
You don't have one because you're a communist. Your whole thing.
You don't have one because you're a communist. That's why I had to slap you. Yeah?
Your life is over. You're obsessed with killing babies. You're wrong. You're missing the maternity gene. You're missing the woman gene that where you care for nurturing. You're not nurturing.
Why do you think that is? Why do you think that is?
Because, it's probably because you're believing killing babies.
No.
Baby killer. Baby killer. Baby killer. Baby killer.
It's probably because you decided to knock up a drug addict deadbeat. That's probably why.
Uh-oh.
Well, you're supposed to have children.
Point to him. He gets a point there. You are supposed to have children.
That's the whole point of living with you.
I'm doing far better than you were at my age.
Oh, is she talking to her dad? I thought she was talking to her ex-husband.
Actually, you're not.
You were on parole at my age.
Yeah, but my mind was free. Yours isn't. You're obsessed with murder.
Baby killer.
You should not partake in anything to do with the 4th of July. You didn't earn it.
It's my birthday.
You don't represent it.
It's my birthday.
No, it's not. Your birthday is the 3rd, the Communist Day. Every time I
Your birthday's the 3rd. It's a goddamn communist day now.
see a psychiatrist, they end up falling in love with me. So they know that I'm great. So what are you talking about? Yeah, every time I've gone to a psychiatrist, I've had to stop going to them because they end up developing a crush on me because they like the way my mind works.
I'm telling you, this is fucking James, dude. Mr. Yes, you're talking about like it's Scooby. This dude has displayed 4 different Jamesisms.
It's not funny. It's serious.
It's not funny. I'm serious.
There's a hat. He talks to when I got an issue. This is the issue. And when I explain life to him and what's happening and where I'm going on.
Once I tell these bitches what's up, they just jump right on the cock.
There's nothing wrong with you. You're a wonderful man.
You're such a great guy. Why have you never been married?
Because, first of all, I could literally break up with somebody one day, the very next day be in a relationship. It happens every time. Nothing wrong with me. Women like charisma. I have charisma.
They just let you grab them right by the pussy, huh?
See, there you go. You're upset. You're upset because you're a communist.
I don't think I've ever bragged to my daughter about being able to get bitches. I don't think that's ever happened. Let me tell you about the game Dad has.
That triggers you. The American flag triggers you.
Now your daddy, he got game.
The U.S. Constitution triggers you.
Macaroni.
The Bill of Rights triggers you. You hate this country. And you hate white men. I have 4 psychiatrists that told me I'm great. A judge ordered me in custody because I'm a great guy.
Oh,
Does sound like a pretty cool guy.
Judge awarded you custody because my mom didn't want me and she couldn't pass a drug test.
So your mom was the drug addict that he knocked up. Wow, I wish I would have known that in the beginning of the story. That would have made more sense. This was not the best first date. Before we do that, we have some business to attend to. Nani came in for 5 and said, my people have ruined shopping. I wouldn't put it all on your people. His did some work too. And then Job again comes in, again, for 10. And he drops this N-bomb. Thank you very much, Job, again. Appreciate that. Mr. Yes came in for 10, saying, is that Scooby? And then again said, the New York accent threw me off. Hey, it's okay. We all make mistakes. Including this guy.
Oh, what's happening? Honestly, babe.
Is that my accent?
Yeah.
I really fancied him, but all of a sudden, this day got really bloody weird.
I think you both look pretty weird in your own way. But yes, he's weird.
Bloody weird.
Just a bit. Glad you came.
Weird. Yeah.
Weird.
Really fun. Yeah, we've got a little connection going on.
I'm not sensing that connection between you.
You know, like I said, things are flowing and that. Can Tyrone salvage something here?
Oh, his name is Tyrone. No.
You got good legs as well, you know. You're like showing me that little leg there as well.
He's like, oh my god, I'm going to get raped, aren't I?
I mean, I like big legs. That's my type, to be honest.
Oh, bro.
I guess not.
Oh my god, do you think I've got big legs?
Yeah, in a good way.
Oh my god, you just said I've got big legs. What the hell?
I hate you both. I just want you to know that I think both of your faces are punchable as fuck.
Cannot believe he has just told me that I have big legs.
Aw, she kind of looks like Posh Spice. A little bit. She's got a little Victoria Beckham to her chin.
I was gonna go for a kiss then. After big legs? What?
He's gonna go in for a kiss.
What, you gonna give me a kiss? No.
Pay for your drinks and leave.
Oh my god.
Pay for the drinks and leave.
No.
The only reason you're paying for the drinks is so she may refer you to a friend.
No.
No.
On the cheek.
Yeah.
You came around the table to do it. Oh no. Oh god, that gave me the creeps.
Just that little nibble on the ear. Say what you like, he is persistent. She's too stosh, man.
What does that mean? Too what? Stosh.
Stosh?
Stosh?
Yeah, man, stosh.
What's stosh?
Stuck up, man. Like. No,
oh my god,
No, she's not. Well, yes, she is. But more importantly, you've got no game.
Far from stuck up.
Kissing me.
I think I'm gonna go.
Really?
I'm not feeling the click or the chemistry.
But you did feel his tongue in your ear roll, honestly.
Yeah.
I don't know about that.
I just don't think you just...
I wouldn't fit in your back pocket.
You want me to help? Don't mention it. Fun and learning. Do you know what keel hauling is?
They'd be tied with ropes and dragged under the ship's hull. As they were pulled beneath the boat, sharp barnacles and rough wood scraped against their skin,
That looks very uncomfortable.
causing deep cuts and bleeding. The salt water worsened the pain, stinging the open wounds. If the sailor wasn't pulled out quick enough, there was a high risk of drowning before reaching the other side.
Oh, don't worry. They would make sure you reach the other side and then throw you over again and do the whole thing again.
If they did manage to survive, it just meant they were ready for round 2.
Ha! That's what you get for betraying the crown. Did you ever wonder why Shoe on Head wears a wig?
When the hair is pulled from the scalp, some people feel satisfaction. This habit can intensify with stress, building up tension until the hair is pulled. And though pulling might ease that tension, it can lead to visible patches and feelings of guilt. Some people even turn to chewing their hair before biting it out of their scalp.
Yes, we call those crazy people. People that should be locked up in a place and have their little disorders studied to ensure the rest of us don't have to put up with them. I'm tired of crazy people walking around in the world among us. They just justify the non-crazy to act crazy. This new obsession women have with calling themselves neurodivergent. There's no such thing as neurodivergent. It's just a cope women use to justify their shitty behavior. And when they have no personality, make themselves seem interesting and quirky. Don't let them get away with it. Any woman who calls themselves neurodivergent, you laugh right in their fucking face. It's stupid and fake. And if a woman calls herself that, so is she. And now the American healthcare system. I know. I hope your kid doesn't get sick or it's going to cost you $1 million fucking dollars.
I just got the bill for my daughter's NICU stay. Do you guys want to know how much it is? Do you want to have a conversation about the price?
$1 million fucking dollars?
$738,300.
Oh, that's only $738,300. You'll be able to get that.
$60 freaking dollars. Almost $1 million.
That's cool. Doesn't go on your credit anymore.
And then I decided to take a look through the itemized bill because they sent every single little thing that they charged for. And I swear there's things that they didn't do. And I swear there's things that they're overcharging for.
Oh, yeah, but how are you going to know? How are you going to prove they didn't do it?
For example, I noticed on the bill that there is a little tiny tube of Aquaphor that they gave me that I actually still have. $25.
$25? For, what's that, some soap or some shit?
$25 for a tiny tube of Aquaphor that I thought the nurse was just giving me to be cute and give it for free. No, ma'am. They made sure to charge every single little thing. Damn. Like, that is crazy.
Yeah, it's crazy that if your child has a NICU stay that it will cost $750,000 fucking dollars. That's insane. Our healthcare system is fucking broken. But it's not the only system broken here in America. Bad cops, ladies and gentlemen. It's time to talk about bad cops. If you're going to drop dead, try not to do it during shift change. That's very rude.
Somebody right there. Swear to God. No, he ain't dead. You lie.
This man is actually dying.
Wait.
It's good to know if I collapse in a park having a heart attack, this could happen to me.
Oh, no, his no, his dead. That's all brain.
Yeah. He shoot himself in the head?
I don't know.
He's actually not dead. He's just dying. He does have a hole in his head, though. But wait for it.
Gotta take this man.
Let's cruise around and come back.
We better take this motherfucker in. No, let's cruise around and come back. He's still alive. We don't want this to be our problem.
Go ahead, 522.
EMS response from 1 to not conscious of breathing. Barely.
Barely breathing, huh?
Side his head. We can't find it. I ain't gonna touch him now. Yeah, he's snoring. Yep.
Yeah.
You can't see one.
GSW head. Highway. And on course, be advised, EMS is en route. I told him to use the address of number 10, North King. And on course, be advised, he has been.
Those cops left that guy to die because it was near the end of their shift. Those darn white people. You fucking white people have got to stop with your whiteness. I know you're already laughing at white people, huh?
This country's a goddamn joke.
Yeah. That's true.
So Karen Bass gotta go?
Yes. A failure of this magnitude must have repercussions. Somebody has to resign.
The mayor of a city?
Yes, the city that's burning down.
A city, one city, not even of all of California, gotta go?
There would not be a mayor of California. That would be the governor, sir.
Because of the lies that y'all telling about how she's managed these fires.
Well, it's how she's mismanaged the fire, sir.
First of all, the fact that y'all are believing these lies without even taking the time to verify that they are lies tells me a lot about y'all, and it tells me a lot about why the country is exactly where it is.
Where's the lie? That she was in Ghana when this started and couldn't answer any questions, or that the reservoirs were out of water, or that she put more emphasis on what the race and gender and sexual orientation of people doing a job are than how good they are at the job? Which one of those things is a lie, sir?
Makes a lot of sense. But the fact that y'all are saying that the mayor of a city has to go at the same fucking time that y'all just gave power back to a dude who mismanaged a pandemic so badly.
Well, no. See, he wasn't president during 3/4 of the pandemic.
That 1 million people ain't here no more says a lot.
That would have... You talking about Joe Biden?
The dude who took the pandemic response playbook left to him by...
The pandemic started during, like, the last year of his term, sir.
Obama, and threw it out because he didn't like Obama. And him throwing out that playbook made the pandemic work.
Biden literally adopted the Trump plan.
First, which again cost 1 million people their lives. Y'all gave him the job back? The dude who fired the pandemic response team because...
I was told that everyone did a great job during the pandemic, that everyone was heroes and they were to be commended.
Because he said, and I quote, "I don't like having a bunch of people around when we don't need them." Y'all gave him the fucking job back.
Think about how bad of a job the Democrats were doing to do that.
But Karen Bass got to go.
Yes.
The dude who was caught on audio tape, I'm going to say it again, he's caught on audio tape lying about how bad the pandemic is going to be.
You didn't want to cause a panic?
Y'all gave him the job back, but Karen Bass got to go.
Yeah. Well, you know, for the last 3 years, the entire government's been lying to me and telling me that we had a president, so.
The dude, there's not enough ways for me to say, fuck y'all. It's not enough ways and not enough time.
Fuck you, white people. You're just doing this because she's black. I'm gonna start calling you white people the N-word. Good luck. Imagine admitting to the world that you can't satisfy your man as much as social media can. Cringe talk.
I just need everyone to realize this. Return to office mandates hurt women, underrepresented groups, those with disabilities, and caregivers the most. So who is it actually for?
The company who employs you. Now get back to work or find another job. Cringe talk.
MTG, Megas MVP. MTG, Megas MVP. Democrats get back. Boom. Reporters even get slapped. They spreading all these rumors because Marjorie be spitting big facts. Deep state in the left always hating. When they gonna let Joe about that basement? Marjorie, I really love what you do. Keep calling Ronalds out. No one does it better than you, huh? A real businesswoman. AOC's a featherweight. A Southern belle, a little hood. Watch her shake and bake. Divorce, that's all y'all got to bring up. Yeah, watch her drain the swamp because she know they corrupt. She's fighting for our children. She's fighting for our freedom. She's fighting for the Jan 6. She's fighting good.
Why are you doing this to you? Cringe talk. I just did this so you never forget to not underestimate a white woman's ability to jump on any fucking trend, no matter how stupid it makes her look. Cringe talk.
I shouldn't be shocked, but a lot of you are not taking the Elon Musk tattoo in the spirit in which it was gotten. It's not as heavy-handed as you're taking it. It is not that fucking literal. Oh, you're not a Buddhist. No, I'm just working at it. I align with some of the principles. And guess what? I don't have to be perfect at it. Thank you. I shouldn't be shocked.
Yeah, I get it. You'll believe in anything, like, just a little bit, as long as it doesn't involve any self-discipline or commitment. Cringe talk. Doctors who do this to people should go to jail. Cringe talk.
Ooh. Ow. Wow. Ooh, baby. I like what you do. With the hips you groove. Hey, hey. Let's play. On the dance floor. Let's engage. Ooh, you got me howling for two. That's you. 'Cause I like these dance grooves you too. Oh, baby, you're starting to drive me crazy.
Well, you know what? Armed Liberal went a different direction with his music, but it's good to see he's okay. Cringe talk.
Blame it on your love. Every time I fuck it up, I blame it on your love. I do.
I hope you're happy with your choices. Cringe talk. While I hope you were banned from Walmart for this, it's not very dissimilar from what we saw to Cyndi Lauper on Saturday. Cringe talk.
I cannot believe TikTok is about to be banned.
Can you please be quiet? We're watching Talk 208 Haley Welch. Can you get us some more Prime, please?
Would you like any Chick-fil-A sauce with that?
No, I just wanted Prime.
Jimmy, what you really need is a double-chunk chocolate cookie!
I'm in purgatory. Okay. Why were they moving? I'm leaving. You won the Timothy Chalamet lookalike contest. What? I'm confused. Whoa. All right. You do that. The Rizzler?
What's up?
What are you doing here?
Do you know that it's raining Riz outside?
It's raining Riz?
Yeah.
Okay.
And you know what?
Yeah.
You're Rizzy.
I want you to consider how much money was spent to make something that fucking lame. Cringe talk.
I was going to ask her to marry me. I love her so much. I love her so much. Chief, I've taken cover. I've deployed my fire shelter. It's getting hot pretty quickly. It's heading straight for me. In case I don't make it out alive, I need you to pass a message on to Casey. She means the world to me. She's the best thing that ever happened to me. Remember us happy and together, holding each other. She's my miracle. She's my miracle. I was gonna ask her to marry me. I love her so much. I love her so much. I'm so sorry. It's getting hot in here, Chief. I'm burning up. I'm so scared. I'm so scared.
Fucking wow, man. 2:09 a.m. here in fabulous Las Tejas, broadcasting live from Adonis Paul's Pleasure Palace Hotel, Casino Resort, and Gun Range. I'm Adonis Paul, your entertainment director, ladies and gentlemen, congratulating you for completing your Late Night with Adonis Paul for the 13th of January, 2025. We have seen everything that Sunday and Monday has produced for us to crap on. We did news, dumbasses, trans issues, talked to Blue Anon, Tim Wall's daughter, met the woman who's up to 1,000 dicks in a day, went around the world, came back, did Women's Rage, saw a great arrest video, protests and activism, bad cops, American healthcare, those darn white people, fun and learning, and more. If you missed any of it, feel free to go back and watch. But if you didn't, now is the time to go join our friend Trader Horn, who's watching Wayne's World over on Trader Horn right now, and I'm sure he's going to be playing Wayne's World 2 next. So ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to go over there for Wayne's stock. And I want to see you there too. I'm Adonis Paul, your food and beverage your entertainment director, your new entertainment director, bidding you a fond adieu and reminding you, don't kill yourself. We have plans tomorrow. Later!